Hello, 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 world. It is I, your favorite little lion here, with your favorite little mod. And today we are playing Unboxing the Cryptic Killer. I was about to say serial killer, but no, see, Cryptic Killer. How many serials has he killed? What? Do you have a name? Your name is your role. Exactly. That is your name from now on. Hello, Akemi. Hello, hello. Well, your name's also like in the title, so just saying. Yeah, can you all hear him? We all must suffer his voice together. Just kidding. Hello, Akemi. And hello, honey bomb. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for your patience. I am feeling a little under the weather, but I took some medication, but I might be a little off. But I figured since my brain is smooth anyway when it comes to puzzles, it didn't really matter if I was feeling unwell. So, yeah, exactly. But see, here's the thing about audio checks. You're the only one that actually responds to my audio questions. Yeah, that sounds good. We could unbox cereal. That would be fun. Yes, the cereal that I've been unboxing recently has been Frosted Flakes, to which I sprinkle extra sugar on top. That has been my cereal. Oh, they said they can't hear any other voices. Oh, I know why, because I have you muted. Here we
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
go. Okay, but like, you did say anything though.
What do you mean I didn't say anything? I'm on
If
your.
you knew it was gonna happen, you should
Well,
say
I want to
something.
have faith in you, and you
No.
would get on my case if I was like, "Oh, Lion, did you check to make sure I'm not muted?"
Listen, I am drugged up and and brain fuzzy, so I will allow the lack of faith.
That's painkiller drugged up chat, not like drugged up, drugged up.
Oh, I guess it is a painkiller headache medicine.
Yeah,
It's not
like
like,
Advil.
oh, well, no, it's still like stuff you can't get over the counter though.
Ah.
It got the real, it got real stuff.
Mm-mm.
Not that
My
over the counter stuff is fake, I guess.
right.
Again, brain fuzzy, you can't hold me accountable to my words.
I guess I cannot.
Ciao, piccolo leon. I hope that's not inappropriate. I don't know what that means. Is that Italian? Ciao, piccolo leon. Now Honeybone wants cereal. Wait, I love how Honeybone's like, oh, now I hear the game in other voices.
That's me. I am other voice.
You are other voices.
I'm sad that chat didn't get to hear my evil laugh, but it's okay. The moment has passed.
Ooh, it's Italian for hello, little lion. Oh, I guess I should have put that together. Now my brain can put it together. Hello, Vale. Drugged up and brain fuzzies. Yeah, I think I got a little sick. Ugh.
No.
So I was resting all day on my couch and being like, man, I would love to be productive right now, but I am
I'm
not
just
feeling
gonna hide somewhere and hope that I didn't get lion sick.
good. Well, I think it's too soon.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like, I think, oh, kitty! for chat purposes, it's OTC stuff. Yeah, exactly. All legal, all above board, above ground, above board. Wait, when do you say above ground or above board? Wait, no, never mind. That's a silly question, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, like you say, like, oh, everything's above board when you're not doing illegal stuff.
Yes,
and then
that's
above
correct.
ground is just anything that's not underground.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never heard anybody say, yeah, everything looks above ground, unless they're just talking about construction.
Yeah, brain fuzzies. Yes, it's the kitty bomb. Kitties are so cute. Okay. I am good to go.
Alright, vámonos.
Too many PSLs. This is the second day I didn't have one. I basically had one every single day since they started.
These millennials and their PSLs, no wonder they can't buy houses.
Right, my $6 PSL is actually the only thing holding me back from buying my own den. Oops. Okay, y'all.
Skill issue.
Not the skill issue. I've been skilled issued so much recently.
Wow, skill issue because of your headache.
I think from my lack of being able to buy a house. Okay, when I press start, I think a prologue will play. So let's get the story.
Let's do it.
If I can, yeah. Okay, there we go. Button pressing. Oh, I gotta get FU off the.
Detective Old Dog.
Get the GIF off the screen. There you go. I had FU covering the code.
I was wondering why that was on the screen, and I just remembered.
Yeah, I don't think more than 2 people can play, but I didn't want to get sniped.
Sure. Red Boss, the license plate.
I love how the car is blue.
Right.
Old dog, wait!
It's walkie-talkie. Old dog.
Do you think he's here? What if it's a trap?
It's the only way to get him. I go right, you go left. Let's do this.
Leroy Jenkins.
Jasna. Ali, I found something.
Me too. I
Really?
told you it was a trap.
Eastern European curses.
Whoa! I thought that was the actual game.
Oh, I guess
Who
I could
did
be a
this
voice
deal?
actor.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Ali, you won't believe this. I'm not alone here.
What? Me too. What's happening? Stay calm. We're detectives, and we're here to help you. The person that did this to you. Tell me about him.
He said
What did he say?
there is a bomb in the box.
Boom.
Oh, got an arrow.
Oh. Box no naka ni bomb desu yo. Press his arrow. I need some more Alka-Seltzer. Welcome.
Oh boy.
Oh, this was my thumbnail, so I was looking at it like, oh, we're back at the menu. Box. This box. Hold to
Alright.
open.
Let us begin our investigation.
Okay, I need a 4-digit combination.
Okay.
Wait, am I the only one with a box?
No, I have a box too.
Okay.
I'm looking at the walkie-talkie right now.
Okay. Blue button. Red button.
Yeah, and mine is green button, yellow button.
Oh! Okay. Press the yellow button.
Oh, okay. So we're just relaying back and forth.
Yeah,
So,
but now my... Oh, I guess that's blue. Oh,
no. So we relay to each other.
Oh, right. Yellow.
Okay. Red. What's next? Can you not read colors anymore?
It doesn't look like a color.
Doesn't look like a color. What does that mean?
It looks yellow and green.
Okay, so maybe I have to push both.
It's like a mustard yellow.
Never mind.
Oh, Vale says that was green. Like, yellow looks really yellow. The green doesn't look
Wait.
as green.
It looks perfectly green to me. Are you partially colorblind?
No.
Are you sure?
Okay, wait. Yellow.
Okay. Blue.
Yellow.
Blue. Oh boy.
Okay. It looks a little more green now, but it looks like a impure green. Like that's
Nah, man. For me, it looks like Oscar the Grouch green.
Oscar the Grouch has it's like a brighter hue. Like the green in the stream boss is green. That's like, oh wait, no, I guess it's getting more green the longer I look
Oh,
at
actually, wait. Yeah, sorry, not to cheat, but I did just look at your stream, and it is a weird darker green.
it. Okay, see, so it is. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
leafy
all of
green.
I think all of the colors on the screen are slightly darker hues than the buttons.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
I was just
But
like,
anyway, I see the code, so I'm just gonna punch that in, and then I will not look at the stream anymore.
what do you mean you see the code?
I'm looking at your stream.
But wait, how do I tell you what to press then? There's 4 of them.
Yeah, I'm assuming they go in order.
Oh, so like yellow, green, yellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Nope, that is not
No, that
what
works
happened.
for me.
Well, I only pushed yellow. I didn't push anything else.
Oh, maybe you gotta push the one that's different than the others.
No, because now mine is red, red, blue, blue.
But do they all have the same pattern on them?
Yes, red is on the right, blue is on the left.
Okay, I'm gonna try red then. And that works.
Okay.
No, because there's one that has a bar in a different location than the other ones.
Oh, I see. You're supposed to say which square you need because one of them is white and the rest are black. So, like, from when you're waiting on the instruction.
Yeah. Oh.
So I didn't tell you which one I needed, so that's my bad. This time I need lower left.
Lower left is green.
Okay.
So we just arbitrarily just kept doing it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, bottom right.
That's blue.
The bomb is gonna go off.
Oh no, it's moving.
Oh wait, is
Okay.
it my turn?
Yeah, I need help from you. So, right now the sequence goes top middle, top right, bottom middle.
That's all yellow.
Oh, okay. Easy enough. Oh, you do these in order.
Okay, I have bottom right, middle, and then top left.
Okay, that is red, blue, blue.
So I have to do red, blue. Hello, Lucaris! Thank you for being part of the Pride Pack for 6 months. I think that's all the months. That's all the months.
Damn! Well, it's not all the months. Oh, wait, no, it is, because affiliate, right.
Yeah.
Damn!
I feel like it's been forever since I caught you. Yeah, I've also been just slowly streaming less for various reasons. I am slightly sick today, but I decided to still go for it. Yabba. How are you?
All right.
Yes.
I'm going to interrupt your social moment here. So I need bottom right, middle left, bottom left.
Bottom right, middle left. What?
Bottom left.
Bottom left. Green, green, yellow.
Sweet.
Yay! Bottom left, top right, top left.
Okay, that's blue, red, blue.
Blue, red, blue.
Hey.
We have access to. Oh no, it's got a.
Oh.
Elecomwo.
Yeah, mine also says Elecomwo.
Elecomwo. But the C is still
Oh.
lit up. I am an adult,
Yes.
I promise.
And the M is hanging from chains like a sick necklace. And the L is hanging from ropes.
Oh, mine is the same for every letter.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe
Okay.
they like.
I've got a
ran
couple
out.
of chains to pull. Oh.
Why are you moving it?
Okay, well, I'm gonna move it to spell it correctly. Okay, what I think this does is that my little chains here are corresponding to the letter M because
That
my M
box
is hanging
seems
by
important,
chains, and I can either move it left or right. And
I'm sorry, I clicked the dude in the cell and he talked over you.
that's okay. Just don't worry about it for now.
Oh, I can come in here too. Oh, wait. Am I moving yours?
You are, yes.
Oh, I think we have to work together because I can only go
Yeah.
right and you can only go left.
No, I can go right or left, but I can only move the letter M.
Okay.
And M is where it needs to be right now, so. Well, but I think that. Can you push the E past my M?
Okay, let's see. There's something behind the E. No, I can only move the L.
There's something behind my O.
It looks like a letter.
Yeah, I can't do anything with it though.
So maybe we'll get access to the other letters as we progress.
Yeah, maybe. For now, it's Ilwikmo.
Yeah, with E, L, and M lit up, so they're where there need to be to spell welcome again.
I'm gonna tell people Ilwikmo from now on.
You're not
Sounds
gonna
vaguely Celtic.
No, like when I
Ilwikmo.
played that game and it had Irish in it, and I was like, Irish words are so hard.
Right. Yeah, I remember that one.
I'm a cool, sick lion. Whoop whoop.
Sick.
Oh, also, do you have a rock on the floor on top of two cables?
No, I really do not have a whole lot of anything else in the room.
Oh, I have a rock that refuses to move, but it jumps up.
Oh,
What's
it
that
jumps up, you
noise?
say?
It went boop.
Interesting.
I was like, was that Discord?
The welcome letters appear to have shifted. Might be
I wanna
worth
get this thing
investigating.
behind the letter O, but I don't know.
Detective.
Oh, if you
Ow.
click on the prisoner, he gives you passive-aggressive, condescending hints. Like a bitch. Work's about to start. I hope you have a good. I was about to say switch. What is that word called? Work. Shift. I hope you have a good shift. Sorry, my brain can't words. Yes. Although this game is probably only going to be about 3 hours, so I might be done by the time you're breaking.
Even shorter than that from what I read, but we'll see.
Well, it's shorter, but we take longer.
True.
Thank you, Lucaris. Bye-bye. Okay, what else do we got in this?
Yeah, the man that's tied up was not helpful. He just said, "Oh, the letters moved. You should look at that."
Oh, yeah. Oops.
That's me. I'm moving stuff to try and see if anything happens, but
Ew. Okay. I'm gonna
Okay,
start pixel hunting.
do you have like shape patterns on your lock on the chest?
Yeah.
Okay. And you can't think of anything to use that with?
We can count the shapes. Like the first number is corresponding to how many triangles there are, then how many diamonds, and how many squares, and how many circles.
Well, my pattern is the same every time. It's triangle, diamond, square, circle.
Yeah, so is it 2?
Well, that would be 3, 3, 3, 3. It's not. I don't think that's the answer, but we can try.
2. Wait, but they're different shades.
Oh, wait. Also, wait, what do you mean they're different shades?
Yeah, the ones on the right are all light, and the ones on the left, the middle two, are darker.
I'm not seeing that. I mean, I see the shading on the lock, but it's also not the same as what you're describing.
Okay, but this isn't how light physics. This shading, it's not. It's not how light works.
But I did just have an idea, though, based on the shapes, is that triangle has 3 sides, diamond and square has 4 sides, and a circle has 0 sides. So I'm gonna try that. Nope.
Oh, 3, 4, 4, 0?
Yeah, it didn't work for me.
I just feel like they're different colors.
Did anything show up on your walkie-talkie thing?
No, just a green screen.
Okay.
2, 3. Because these are darker. Isn't that right, chat? What if you have to count the circles on the bolts? That would make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles.
Wait, circles on what?
On the lock, the bolts.
The bolt?
Yeah, for the lock, where they bolted the casing together.
I'm only seeing 3 on mine.
Yeah, 3 plus the 3 circles, because there's 6 circles.
It seems... I don't think that's right. I mean, you can go for it, but...
6 circles.
I am dangerously close to pressing the hint button.
Don't you dare.
I know.
Hasn't been long enough.
I know.
But how come I have a rock and you don't have a rock?
That's a good question.
The rock moves when I click on it. It jumps up.
I'm just gonna move my letter wildly and see if anything happens. Okay, so I can't move... Oh. That was interesting.
What?
So, I'm not allowed to move past your L. And what happens when I do that is that it shifts my M back to where it was originally. Just an interesting little thing I noticed.
I mean, I'm noticing it too. I can see you doing it.
Right.
Trying to wreck my ship, but it's like, no.
And you can only move the L, right?
Yeah, because that's the one that's on the rope.
It's quite chilly in here.
Oh, we have to work together, and this is gonna suck.
What? You want to work with me?
No, it's just gonna be tedious. So, move your L right next to my M. Okay, and then I will try to move past you and see what happens. So nothing happens. Hello. Okay, yeah, that's not what we want. We want the W to be all the way on the left. But look at that. See, we're changing it already. So, move, hold on. Let me think about this. try to move past me, I guess. All right, so it looks like it kind of... Yeah, it looks like it kind of shuffles whatever the rightmost one is.
Come here.
Yes, I will do that.
Okay.
But we need to get W all the way to the left.
I know.
So I think we got to do this slowly. So now you come to me. And then I will go. Wilmiko. All right, hold on. Oh, we are so close. Oh wait, sorry, I moved the wrong way.
No.
Oh, sorry, I did that wrong, huh? Okay. And then I just move here.
Go again.
Go again?
Yes. No, the other way.
Oh. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, my O fell down.
Letter. No.
Oh boy. This looks fun. Connect the dots. Well, luckily we can draw, so...
What? Alphabetically?
Oh, mine is a connect the dots puzzle, like a numbered connect the dots.
There's no B.
Well, I guess I'll do my connect the dots and let you know what I find.
What do you mean? There's no B. There's only A. There's 3, 6, 9. Why do I have to do A, B, C, D? D.
Maybe this isn't connect the dots.
A, B, C. No, C. A, B, C. A, C. A, B, C. D, E, F. F. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. It's every third letter. Because it says 369 at the bottom left. What does yours say?
Yeah,
at the
I'm
bottom
actually not sure that mine is a connect the dots. Mine says Poland on the bottom left.
left? Oh. Alright. Then connect Poland.
Connect Poland? What do you mean?
Do you have the letters for Poland?
You mean on the rest of the paper?
Yeah.
No, I have numbers.
I have letters.
Okay, so maybe you connect Poland then.
Okay. Then you do 369.
Okay.
12. It says 369 dot 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 dot.
Okay, 3, 6, 9, dot, dot, dot?
Yeah, to keep going.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Like a sequence.
Poland. I got one triangle. Maybe.
Give me a second. Oh wait, there isn't a 24. Okay, it looks like mine either says...
There shouldn't be a 24.
Wait. Never mind.
3, 6, 9, 12.
12, 15, 18, 21, 24.
Oh.
But mine almost looks like it's 4-0.
So 4 circles and 1 triangle.
What?
For the lock.
But no, I think this is just plain letters. Numbers. Does yours look like a number at all?
Yeah, it looks like it's saying 1 triangle.
What? 1 triangle? It doesn't look like a number?
1 is a number.
Oh, okay. All right, so then it's maybe 140. Oh, it's a 4-digit. Oops.
Hello, B-Chuck. Thank you for the 6 months as a part of the
Are you sure? Are you sure that yours doesn't look like 2 numbers potentially?
No, because there's no number that looks like a triangle.
If you connect things a certain way, maybe there is.
Never. It's 1
skill issue.
It's not skill. Does this not look like it says 1 triangle? So the triangle is 1 on the lock.
The triangle is 1 on the lock. But what does that mean?
It means you put a 1 where the triangle is. It's the first letter.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Okay, well then mine is actually a square then, not a circle. I mean, yeah.
Okay, how many squares?
I guess it's 4.
So
So we're missing diamond and circle.
yeah, that's what I think it is.
Did any of your letters fall off of the thing?
Yeah.
Which one?
E.
Okay, O fell off of mine, so maybe that means 3-0.
Well, my E has a triangle on it.
Oh dear, that's a problem.
Is it? It just means 3 is triangle.
It means that, but 3 is not triangle. We already determined that triangle is 1 because you said your page said 1 triangle.
No. Diamond.
Oh, you definitely said triangle, but
I know,
thank you
but
for clarifying.
It's diamond. Diamond is 3.
Gotcha.
And now, wait.
Diamond is 3, not 1?
No.
Okay, diamond is 1, triangle is 3, right?
Diamond is 3.
What?
Triangle is 1.
Diamond is 3, triangle is 1.
Yeah, pick up.
So you have a diamond on your letter.
Yeah, and it's
Okay.
because 3 is E.
Yeah.
So
And
what does
mine
your 0 say?
mine has a circle on it, so it's probably 0. Let me try to open here.
Oops.
Does not work.
Oops. I almost exited the game. No, we were so close. Oh, you know what? My 1 could hypothetically be a 7.
A 7, okay.
No. Wait.
Nope.
Wait. Paper. No, that's definitely a 1. 1. Triangle. 1 triangle. So the code we have right now is 1340.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me go back to my letter O. Yeah, it definitely has a circle on it.
Mine definitely has a diamond on it. Wait, I lied. It's 8, not 3.
Wait, why would it be 8?
Because the 2 3s are kissing.
The 2 3s are kissing? What are you talking about?
Sorry. The E's are touching each other to make 8.
Oh, both of your E's fell off?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense.
I was only looking at one of them because only one of them has the engraving.
Yay, it worked.
But wait, my code's not working.
It's 1840, right?
Oh, hold to open. Sukana.
Mm-mm.
I have the keys.
Don't even bother.
Fidgeting with the
They
lock.
won't work.
Oh, because you're that much faster than me, old dog? Tried all these new tricks.
How did you know?
He's playing with us.
Oh, so you didn't even check. You were just like, man, I ain't trying these. I already know they ain't gonna work.
Oh boy, I got an NES controller basically. I got a screen. I've got what looks like an iPad attached to a circuit board with switches on it. I've got a bunch of keys. Got an envelope, police reports.
You have keys, or you have a picture of keys with holes in it?
I have actual keys.
I have a plank of wood that has holes for keys in it.
Okay. I will say that there is a unique characteristic here in that the number 9 key has a dot next to the 9.
To confirm that it's a 9 and not a 6?
There is no 6 key.
No, I'm saying maybe they just wanted you to know that it's a 9 and not a 6 by putting the dot next to it.
Maybe, but all of the numbers are oriented the same way, so...
Maybe they were just like, you know what? We should make our UI very clear.
That's fair.
Sorry.
In a mystery game, make your UI clear.
Oh.
Okay, so... Go ahead.
So the lock has... Okay. Oh, wait. I'm missing... Okay, hold on. Let me gather my thoughts. My board with keys is a math equation. So you need to arithmetic your key numbers.
Oh, okay. Just add them all together?
No. I have to tell you the equation.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
Star key number plus square key number.
Okay, well, here's the confusing part, is that I have 3 star keys.
And they all have the different numbers, or the same
They all have
number?
different numbers.
Doshano, what are we supposed to do with that? It says star key plus square key minus circle key.
Maybe I have to put them all together.
Okay,
so like
what is
all
your...
star keys plus all square keys minus all circle keys, something like that.
Or the total from all the star keys.
Right, that's what I mean.
Not 3 star keys, but the numbers on the star keys.
Yes, the numbers on, the sum of the numbers on each set of keys. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so the star keys, well, it's an equation, so I'm just going to talk it out for a second.
Okay.
So the star keys together is 15, plus the square keys, which is 10, so we're at 25, minus the circle keys, which is 15, so 10 is the final answer.
True. Plus square keys.
The final number plus square keys?
Yes.
Okay, that's gonna come out to 20.
Minus circle keys.
Wait, you're not on the same equation, are you?
Yeah, it's one equation.
No, I already did the whole equation. The answer's 10.
Oh. So you did star plus square
I
minus
did
circle?
star plus square minus circle.
Oh, and you got 10.
Yeah.
But there's only 1 digit for keys on our lock, though. So I think you mathed wrong.
Okay.
Maybe.
Hold on. Star plus square minus circle, right?
Yes.
Okay, 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 5 is 15, plus 8 is 23, plus 2 is 25. Minus 9 is 16, minus 1 is 15, minus 5 is 10. It's 10. Oh, but also a quirk about a few of these keys is that they all have mismatched like teeth lengths except for 8, 9, and 0. Those have keys, they have teeth that are the same length.
Oh, it's the star key with same length, the square key with short at top and long on bottom,
Oh, okay.
minus circle key with long on top and short on bottom.
By top, you mean like near the handle?
Near the head? Yeah. Well, I
The
guess
part
you
that you hold.
Yeah.
Okay. Repeat it, please.
Yeah. Star with even
Mhm.
prongs. Square with short prong towards the quote handle and long at the bottom.
Okay. Mhm.
Minus circle with long at the top towards the handle and then short on the bottom.
Okay, answer's 5.
There we go. That makes more sense. Yay. Understanding quirks.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, my iPad has a pattern on it now.
Ooh. Wait, your iPad or your NES?
My iPad.
Oh, your iPad has a pattern on it because I was flipping the true false stuff. I was
Okay.
trying to answer the questions.
All right. I have a theory. Let me. Oh, I can also change my true false. So let me do that.
I'm playing a video game.
Let's see. Okay, so my lock, I don't know if yours has this on it, but the pattern seems to be iPad 8 cross key.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making sure. Because the iPad, well, it's actually kind of weird because the iPad looks like it's gonna be the 8 thing.
Well, did you
Because
answer your true
if
or
you
false?
flip all of the things together, wait, what do you mean answer?
There's a piece of paper to the left of it where you have to say true or false.
Oh, my bad.
You didn't click the paper?
Not yet. Sorry, I got distracted.
So the first one is I have 1, 4, 5, 8.
I have 2, 3, 6, 7.
Makes sense.
All right, so I will answer those and get back to you.
Wait, but we have to answer for each
Oh,
other.
you're right. Okay, my bad.
He was like, let me just do this by myself. I'm like, no, it's a co-op puzzle game.
Okay, so 2 is true.
Okay. 2 is true.
3. Do you have a cage on your side?
Does the prisoner count as being in a cage?
Oh, wait, you can return. I see. No, I don't think so, unless there's literally a cage.
No, I don't see a cage. I have a rock, though.
Hold on, let me look through my police report, see if there's anything about a cage.
Oh, there's photos here. Dad's electronics.
Oh, you know what? Maybe the first number for the combination is a photo, not the iPad.
These aren't Polaroids, though, but I see what you mean. Because there's a photo album, and you have to select 3 photos. 4 photos.
Okay. I'm not sure how to answer my second question.
What is
My
it?
second question is the cage has at most 5 bars.
So they must be talking about the jail. 1,
jail?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The truth unveils answers, detective.
Oops, stop talking, sir. The jail cell.
That's why I asked if the guy was in a cage. You said no.
I said he's in a cell. If the cell counts as a cage.
You didn't say the cell, because my guy is tied up, so I didn't even know that there was.
Yeah, I said he's.
cell.
I said is a cell the same as a cage, and you said no.
No, you just said, is the prisoner considered in a cage? You didn't mention anything about a cell.
He's in a cell.
Okay. Anyway, then the answer is false for 3.
Yes, there are 6 bars.
Yeah, so number 3 is false.
You're in the cell on the thumbnail. You get the thumbnail.
Listen, That's cross-referencing material. That's not allowed.
He says after he cross-referenced the green color.
Shh. It's okay. Okay. The
So
rope that
true,
is
false?
in the box. Yeah, the rope that is in the box has no knots tied in it.
False.
Mine has knots, so that's false. That would be number 6 is false. There is writing present on the back of the police report file. I think that's true. Maybe.
These look like little bottle nipple tops.
Actually, no, there isn't for me. Is there writing? Do you have police report files?
No.
Okay. So 7 is false.
True, false, false, false.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number 1 is true.
Okay.
Wait, no. Does your prisoner have short hair?
Hold on.
Wow, you didn't take a good look at your prisoner.
Yeah,
You
my
just-
prisoner does have short hair.
You just were like, I don't even see you as a
Listen,
human worth looking
listen.
Yeah.
Hyper focus. You can only keep track of so many things at once.
at. Number 4, the letter W is still hanging.
Sorry, you said 1 is true?
Yeah.
Okay.
4 is true.
4 is true, okay.
5 is false.
Okay.
And 8, I don't know.
Okay, what is 8?
There are 7 hints available for this puzzle. I
Huh.
refuse to press the hint button.
There are 7 hints available for this puzzle. Yeah, I mean, that kind of seems like,
I refuse.
unless you get help, you have to guess.
Yeah, but if it's the last one we're unsure about, then there's a 50-50 shot.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, so it looks like there's a C on the screen then, at least for me.
Yes, but C is not a number.
That's true, it's not.
So flip. What is your last one on? What is
It
your?
just puts a dot on it.
We might have did something wrong.
Might have.
What would change the number if it had a dot there?
Can you restate your questions or state the questions to me so that I can double check things on my side?
Yes, I did say lack of trust was fine. 1, the prisoners have
I had
short
to ask
hair.
you questions about your side, remember?
I'm so fine. I already said it was fine.
Yeah, in a way.
The prisoners have short hair.
True.
The letter W is still hanging in its place.
Yes, true for me as well.
Allie's box contains 3 keys with a star-like design.
Is that true?
No. I
Okay.
have no keys, and even if I did have keys, it's the equation, and it would only be 1 out of the 3.
Uh-huh. Okay. Let me. Can you say are those numbers 1, 4, 5, 8?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe you should redo mine then. So
Okay.
the retro console has both power and reset buttons. That is true for me.
Okay.
The cage has at most 5 bars. How many bars does your cage have?
6.
Okay, so then that is false.
Yes, I concur.
The rope that is in the box has no knots tied on it. Mine does have knots, so the answer is false.
Yes.
And then 7, there is some writing present on the back of the police reports file. Maybe that's the one that we didn't quite get.
Well, I don't have a police report file.
I know. I'm undecided as to what they mean by the back of the police report file. Because there's writing on the inside back, but not the outside back.
But see, that's what I was saying. I was like, the dot can only help differentiate whether something is like a 6 or a 9. If I flip mine to true, it could be a 6 maybe, but it's missing
or
a line.
A 2.
Oh yeah, or a 2, but your dot wouldn't have any effect on.
Yeah, that would be if 5 was true, would make it a 2.
And then 5 was, which one again? Ali's boss contains 3 keys. Yeah, but it doesn't. But if that's the only one we have incorrect, then we can brute force it.
Yeah, for now, I'll put 2 as the answer for that part of the lock. We'll return if it's not right. Alright, I'm turning on my game console.
He's like, you just don't know it.
Press any key to start.
Push the box over. Maybe.
Oh, I have to actually play a game. Oh, level cleared, okay.
No, we have to play, again, co-op puzzle.
Oh, I didn't even see you move.
Because I already did it.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Yeah, you feel good about yourself not playing this co-op correctly?
Well, I wasn't sure if you also did the second level. I don't know what that means. I don't know.
I can't move without you.
I don't know.
Play with me.
Listen,
Not
I can't
against
see your
me.
side. I don't know what you did and didn't do.
I don't want to play with me.
I think... Okay,
One.
so I need to push yours and you need to push mine. Well, actually, no, that doesn't...
Couldn't we just push 2 boxes at once?
What do you mean?
Okay, so push yours in,
Okay.
then I push mine in, and then you
No,
push
because
mine
now
down.
we're stuck.
Push mine down.
Doesn't work. Too heavy. We gotta... I know what we gotta do.
I didn't trust you, so I have to check.
Okay, so don't push yours yet. I'm gonna push this one down. And then you push yours in, and then push the one I pushed down into the X. And then push that one up for me. Thank you.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I feel gross.
Why?
Because of being sick.
Aw. I mean, maybe that was obvious, but...
He won't play with me. He won't listen to me.
Oh, I just realized actually, no, that works. And then for that one... Yeah, push it down 1 square. And then, yeah. Nice.
Parappa.
The wrapper. Okay.
Well, I can't do anything but this, so that has to be the first move.
I suppose.
Oh,
All right.
oh.
What?
I can't communicate. I guess I just gotta do.
No, I can't finish the puzzle now.
What happens if you push? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we backed ourselves into a corner. So, here's what I think needs to happen. Need you to move, thank you. And now I think we can cooperate. Yeah. Go ahead, push yours.
Hey,
Wait.
How are you gonna get the other one?
I'm
though?
sorry, I didn't realize there were 4. Crap. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right, thinking. Maybe. Okay, yeah, then push to the right. Push the lower one to the right.
No, I can't.
Why not?
Oh, wait, that one to the right? Not the other one.
No, the one above me
No,
to the right.
I can't. I was right. I can't.
Damn
I have to be up here when we do that.
Okay.
The little pixel babies.
Okay, so what are we doing now?
You have to push that one right.
The one next to me?
The one next to me. Block me in.
Oh, okay.
There.
All right, and then...
I think you were right about pushing that one.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Crap. Oh, wait,
no, it's
hold
okay.
on.
You can still fix it.
Yeah.
Just go left.
Yeah.
You can
I can
finish
do it.
Off.
Cooperation, okay? Hey, is this a boss fight or is this the end?
As a vampire, it's gonna suck our blood. Good
game. GG.
GG. See you in Anagamaga Awesome. Oh.
Anagram?
And
and all numbers plus 1. Okay. All right, that's not a subtle hint.
What's an anagram asylum?
Anagram Asylum sounds like it's probably one of the games that the company is making. Because an anagram is a word that you can make by rearranging the letters of another word.
Oh. Okay, so it's 8, so it's 9.
Yeah, but they said all numbers plus 1, so that's a curveball. All right, so game is 9. Oh, maybe the first one is the game.
But
oh, no, it's the cross.
it's the plus.
Yeah.
He's like
Shush kebab. Okay, so that also means that the iPad is 3, not 2. Because all numbers are plus 1.
Well, if you still believe that it's 2.
Okay, yes, I am making an assumption for now.
And
because
key
I don't
is
know what
6.
other number it could possibly be. Key is 6, says who?
You said it was 5.
Oh, okay, I thought that was for a puzzle on your side, my bad.
Well, it was on both our sides.
Gotcha. Okay, I think the first one then is... Alright, so in the back of my police reports folder, there is a picture of 4 pictures, and one of them is circled. And it says, match or no match.
Okay, so we need to find which photos match, which 4 photos match.
I guess, well, the one that's circled is the 3rd from the left.
No, I have 7 photos.
Oh, okay. All right, so it's probably... All right, I think I know what it is that each page of my police report is numbered with a circle next to it, and then there is on the picture of the... on the drawing of the pictures, there's also a clock with an arrow next to it moving to the right. So I'm assuming that means I'm going to read the reports in order, and you decide if the photos match or not.
Okay.
And considering it's a clock icon, I assume it means chronological order. So I need to start with 1. All right. So, 16. Oh, they all have dates and stuff too. And I don't think they're in order. That sucks.
How many photos do you have?
Well, the the thing with the drawing of the photos, there are only 4, but there are 7 police reports. So that's the trick.
But I have 7 photos.
I know, that's what I'm saying, is that each photo corresponds to a police report.
But how come you can't just tell me what the 4 you have are to see if I have them?
I don't have 4. They're not actually pictures. They're drawings of the outlines of pictures.
Oh.
To, like, symbolize. Okay, so, hold on. Let me actually determine which of these are in chronological order. Oh my god, this is a mess.
Yum, 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 yum.
352. 331. Okay, I think I found the first one.
Oh no, it's 2023.
Okay, so my first police report here has the number 7 circled on it. And says details of event. A witness reported seeing a male suspect exiting an electronics shop wearing a coat, a hat, and carrying an umbrella. The witness could not provide any additional identifying information about the suspect.
Got
Does
it.
that sound true to you? Okay, so mark 7 as true. What's the next in order? I don't know what the chronological order matters for, because the numbers are what they are. Anyway, 331, 345. Okay, found the next one. All right, this one has labeled with the number 2. It says, a witness reported seeing a female suspect entering a church. The suspect was described as wearing a coat and carrying an umbrella. The witness could not provide any additional identifying information.
No.
Okay, so 2 is false. Okay, let's see.
216, 116, 4, 8, 4. Oh man.
Okay, this next one is labeled number 3. Okay, so it says a witness reported seeing a male suspect walking quickly on a street. The suspect was described as wearing a coat, a hat, and carrying an umbrella. The witness believes the suspect may be a known criminal.
Coat, hat, umbrella
Walking quickly.
on the street?
Yep.
No.
Okay, so 3 is false. Oh dear. All right, this next one is labeled number 4. It's odd that the first one was 7 and the rest seem to be in order. All right, so number 4. A witness reported seeing a male suspect standing by a trash can with an umbrella, wearing a hat and smoking a cigarette. The witness believed that the suspect may be someone that the police were looking for.
No.
Okay, so false.
He's smoking a cigarette, but he doesn't have an umbrella.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. Next. Alright, this next one is labeled 6. Got it?
Oh, wait, you're making me write down the numbers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're not in order of number.
Well, the other one you got right was 7 so far.
Okay, so this one labeled 6 says, a witness reported seeing a male suspect sitting on a bench in a park, wearing a coat and a hat, smoking a cigarette. The witness describes the suspect as disturbing.
True.
Cool, 6 true. All right, let's see.
Wow.
All right, this next one is labeled 5.
I'm not gonna write it down unless I know it's correct.
All right, so it says, a witness reported seeing a male suspect running away from a police officer. The suspect was described as wearing a coat, a hat, and carrying a briefcase. The witness believed the suspect was attempting to evade the police officer.
He's not running from a police officer, but he's running with a briefcase and a coat and a hat.
It only has the words running away highlighted.
Yeah, he's running away.
Okay, and he's got coat, hat, and briefcase?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's call 5 true then. All right, the last one is labeled 1. It says, a witness reported seeing a male suspect running up a flight of stairs. The suspect was described as wearing a hat, carrying a briefcase. The police were immediately notified, and officers were dispatched to the area to investigate.
No, he's carrying an umbrella.
Okay, so 1 false. Okay, does anything stand out about any of this?
We're missing 1 photo though.
Are we?
I have a slot. I need to pick 4 photos.
Oh, you need to pick 4 photos. Okay, so mine is... It has a circle on the 3rd one. But yeah, I am also seeing 4 photos in my little drawing here. So maybe there was one that we were incorrect of evaluating.
The one standing by the trash can, I don't see an obvious umbrella. He's just smoking. The one entering the church, he's carrying a briefcase, not an umbrella. There's one with a man walking down the street with a coat, hat, and umbrella. He's sauntering. And then, yeah, running up the stairs with an umbrella, not a briefcase.
Match.
Ah! I got scared.
From me saying match or no match in a quiet voice.
No, I got an alarm.
Oh.
Thank you, Honeybone, for 6 months as a bride member. A lot of people hit 6 months today. Is it my affiliate anniversary or something?
Probably.
Half-biversary. For the
Your favorite. Okay. So you don't have 4 matches yet?
No. From what
Alright.
we've been through, I have 3 matches, and the leftover 4 images are running up the stairs, but he has an umbrella and not a briefcase.
Which number is that?
I didn't write down the numbers that weren't right.
Yeah, that's a problem, I think.
But like the one you told me where he was running up the stairs.
Okay, running up the stairs. Let's see. Okay, running up a flight of stairs wearing a hat, carrying a briefcase.
No, he's carrying an umbrella.
Okay. What else you got?
I got a guy standing by a trash can. He is smoking a cigar, but I do not clearly see an umbrella in his other hand.
Trash can. Okay, standing by a trash can with an umbrella, wearing a hat, and smoking a cigarette.
He's smoking a cigarette. He's also not wearing a hat.
Okay, so that can't be true then.
And then you did say one where he's entering a church. The building doesn't
Yeah.
look like an obvious church. He's just entering through a door, but he has a briefcase and not whatever else.
Yeah, that says coat and carrying an umbrella.
Okay.
So that one's not true either.
And the last one is just a guy walking down a street with an umbrella, hat, and coat. I don't think I even looked at this one for comparison.
It says walking quickly on a street, wearing a coat, a hat, and an umbrella, right? That's number 3.
Okay, but see, okay, game devs, you realize that these are photos, so I can't tell if he's walking quickly. He's just, he looks to be walking. Now the running one, he is leaned hella forward as if he was running, so that makes sense. But I can't tell if he's walking quickly from a still image. So I'm gonna assume that that's the correct one.
Okay, yeah, so that one was... Do you remember if any of the first 2 were true that we went over?
The very first one was true.
Okay,
Number
and then
7.
not... Yeah, and then not for a while, right?
Yeah, not for a while.
Okay, so I think this one slots in the second slot then. So what was the next one that was true?
I believe running for 5.
Running away, wearing a coat, hat, and briefcase.
Yeah.
Okay, then the number we're looking for is 5, it seems. Well, actually 6, because plus 1.
Okay, so wait, this is...
Didn't work for me.
Wait, 7 is first.
Wait, why is 7 first?
That's the first one you gave me.
Oh, you're doing the photos still, okay.
Then this was 6, and then this was 5. What was the one walking quickly?
That was number 3, and it was the second one that was true.
I don't know what to do. So we have 7, 3, 5, 6. What are you supposed to do with the numbers?
So on mine, on my thing, it's showing, 4 pictures, 4 empty pictures, I should say. The third of those is circled red. It says match or no match, and underneath there is a clock icon with an arrow going to the right. So what that tells me is that if you order the matches chronologically, whatever one is third is the number that we need. And so, yeah, all of my police reports have dates and times on them. So that's how I did the chronological. So can you tell me again what the... Actually, before we do that, I have a... yeah, never mind. Let's do that. Can you tell me what all of your matches are again?
7, 3.
Okay, hold on. 7. All right, and then 3.
Yeah.
2. Okay.
Then 5.
Okay.
Then 6.
Okay, yeah, those are switched up. So 6 is the number that we're looking for, which means it's actually 7.
Okay.
Yeah, that worked.
So it is 7396.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have the keys.
What do you mean you don't have the keys?
You said I have keys, but I don't have keys.
Hey, what's your name?
Christopher.
Christopher gonna die.
Christopher, listen to me. I'm here to catch the person that did this to you. Do you remember how you got here? Is there anything in your cell that might help
Are
us?
you useful, Christopher?
I'm afraid not, Detective.
Oh, this is
I found
killer.
only this marker here.
Yeah, so...
That's no use. Just let me know if you remember anything.
But wait,
Or
there's
maybe
two
all
of
of the
them.
chained guys are cryptic killers.
Yeah, I was like, wait, there's more than one of them.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
That would be a
non-twist.
maybe predictable but still decent twist.
Decent.
I think. I
You're
mean,
on
like I
your
said, it's somewhat predictable.
Mm.
Yeah, mine also says you're on your own, but the O in on is like dotted scribbles, and the O in your, like the your own, is a clock.
Okay, the N in own is red,
Okay.
and the O in UR looks like a pistol revolver chamber. That
Interesting.
holds
Okay, yes, I
6
do have that.
bullets.
I do have that, and there are icons to go along with those. Actually, there are a bunch of these things. What do I even do with this? Oh, something's happening.
Oh, that's
Okay.
just me on the Game Boy.
Okay, what do you see on your Game Boy?
Red dot that I can play, that I can either navigate left or right.
I have up and down buttons, but pushing it does nothing.
Aw, poor babe. Pushing it makes my line go longer or shorter.
Yeah.
So you're just
Think it-
erasing mine. How rude.
Yeah, I'm seeing if it changes. So I'm assuming that there is a safe path or something, and as soon as you hit a wrong point, it probably erases.
So you can brute force it, technically. Oops.
Do you want to try?
Let's do left. So not
Okay.
left. Right. Not
All
right.
right. So it must be down. I'm just gonna go down one more time. Nope.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's try right.
Oh.
Okay. One more right? No. We're not gonna solve it. We're gonna just brute force it.
Honestly, if this path is really long, we should probably solve it.
I mean, okay, so it has to be either up or down, because going
Yeah.
left doesn't make sense.
That's correct, yeah.
So press down.
Oh, right. Nope.
Oh, it's up. Oh, oh, ah.
Ah.
I'm gonna guess right. Nope, probably left. Left.
Keep going. Ah, maybe it's up. Ah, it's down.
Dang. Okay, let's see. Right. Left.
Maybe left. Oh boy. Ah! You know what? Let's solve the puzzle. Let's solve the puzzle.
Wait, one more time.
Okay, all right.
What if it's just spelling out like T? Okay, it's either. Do you think they would cross? They probably go up, right?
Wait, did you go one more and it broke, or did
Yeah.
you go two more and it broke?
I went one more and it broke from here.
Okay, well then let me go up. Maybe it's an H. Try going left. Oh, I'm gonna go down.
4.
Four. Hey. Brute force, baby.
Puzzles. I don't know. That was kind of entertaining for me.
It was. Oh no, but we don't know the order for this one.
I mean, we'll eventually have to solve the
Yeah.
puzzle for it because we don't know what it was for.
True. All
What
right,
it
Game Boy 4.
What it was for, we don't know what it
Hey. Okay, I have this weird little cylinder thing that says inside, and
was.
it has a 4-letter combination.
Cylinder thing that says inside with the 4-digit combination.
4-letter combination.
Strange. Where is that located in your circle? In your square, sorry.
In my square?
Yeah, you're not at square. Your rope square.
Oh, it's next to the you're on your own on the right side.
Okay, see, my you're on your own is on the right side, and there's nothing around it. I have 3 watches, though, on the bottom left.
I also have 3 watches.
Wait, so what are you talking about?
What do you mean?
So wait, you said... I realized that the Russian roulette bullet chamber is actually this thing that I have.
Yeah, I also have one of those.
So you have something extra that I don't have?
It's immediately to the right of the disc thing. It's between the disc thing, you're on your own, and right below the lock.
No, I don't have anything there.
Okay, well I do. But anyway, watches. Watches are fun.
Are they?
Sure.
Or do they just serve a function?
I don't think I can interact with my watches. I can only look at them.
Okay, I was looking at the Russian roulette thing,
Mhm.
trying to see if I just had to connect the symbols according to their edges.
Oh, that's smart.
But it looks like that might not be the case.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that.
These, where the thing fit. Oh, no, it's based off their innards. The circles line up, I see. You gotta look at the,
Oh, I see.
the shadows.
Good catch.
Yeah, my eyeballs. How
See,
many?
I'm the thinker, you're the seer.
Yeah, I don't like to think. I'm just like, I brain see pattern. It says how many now?
Mine doesn't say how many. Oh dear. Hold on.
Well, did you do it right?
What do you mean, did I do it right?
Once I fit all the discs in the correct slot, I got a text message.
I did not.
So maybe you didn't put them.
I just got stuff moved around. Now I'm able to freely spin them to line up the things. But they don't immediately line up, so I think I'm gonna need to figure out how to make them all line up. Which seems like a pain. Is it all the same? Yeah, it's all the same icons, just in different orders, right?
So.
Okay.
Huh. Oh, but you can also change the center one.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that like endless combinations?
Yeah, that's it's kind of like there's got to be a trick to it, but I don't know what it would be off the top of my head. I mean, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna base everything off of the center. I'm gonna try to do it from the center, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna move to the next option. So there should only be 6 options, really. Okay, it's not that one. And can we do this? No, it's not that one.
So to the right of yours, nothing popped up?
Hold on, I think I found the right one. No, nothing popped up, but also... Oh, no, this isn't... Well, I'm gonna just see what happens. No. No, I did not get any text or anything like that.
Oh, because mine says how many, but it doesn't say how many what.
Okay, I think I found the right combination this time, though, because everything is lining up nicely now.
So that every...
Yep, I got it. I got it. Everything's moving. Hold on. Alright, so all of my surrounding circles got rid of their icons, and now only the center has its icons. But the spinners are still there, and all of the circles are green. How did I find the right combination? Okay, so basically what I did is I based it on where the skull is in the center, and then I would, line up the skull with whatever it needed to be lined up with, and then continue trying to line up the other outer circles, and if they couldn't line up, then I moved on to the next position for the center and tried it over again.
So you're saying it's 6 because there's 6 icons?
I am not saying
No,
that.
there's 6. There's only 6 to try.
Oh, yeah. Yes, correct.
I keep pressing it too many times. I don't know how many of what though. That's what it's asking.
We'll probably know once you solve your side.
I have to keep going the long way around. Wait, couldn't I already know it won't work if one pair of circles don't line up?
Yes, that's how I was able to determine that I needed to move on.
Oh, well, I wasn't doing that. I kept...
So, like, you line up one of the middle icons, and then based on that, you start going around the circle to line up with the next center icon. And if one of them doesn't work out, then you know that you need to move on to the next pattern.
Everything went away, literally everything, but there's one question mark on the top icon for the middle circle.
Okay, it's a rope knot for me.
So, how many rope knots are there?
Oh, that makes sense. I have 3.
Okay, so then 3.
All right. But we also don't know what order that goes in.
Yeah, I'm gonna write down 3 though.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw the number 3 on dat.
Want to look at the watches now?
Sure.
Okay.
Can you interact with yours or just look at them?
Just look at them.
Okay. I swear there was something on mine that... Right, the the O on my your has a watch. And it looks like it's at roughly 1 o'clock.
Well, my times are 10:10, 2:30, and the last watch is an alphabetical watch.
Oh, the alphabetical watch is probably what I need for my little cylinder. Okay. Interesting. So, in the middle of my watches, I have, like, double-digit numbers. Okay, so mine are 1, 3, and 4.
Mine are 0205.
And then the letters 1. Okay. So, seems like we alternate where it's my first watch, your first watch, my second watch. Oh, yeah, so... All right, so yes, yours is second and fifth.
Yeah, second and fifth.
Okay, so... All right, let me think about this. I don't really know what we're supposed to do with these times, but my first one is 9:20. My second... Oh, actually, yeah, so 9:20. What is your first one?
10:10.
I'm just writing down my times. Actually, I can literally read them. All right, my third one is 10:35. Or maybe it's 11:35. It's probably 11:35 because they're not. Yeah, it's 11:35.
Doesn't know how to read clock faces.
No, it's because the hour hands aren't lining up where they normally would. They're directly on the hours. Oh my goodness. Oh no.
Okay.
My third one is 8:55.
Your fourth one?
My third one that has the number 4.
Yeah, so 4 is which one?
8:55.
Okay. And 5 is 2:30.
Okay. Did you write any of that down?
I wrote all of it down.
Wonderful. Now we can figure out what we need to do with those numbers. Oh my. Oops. I have like a... Oh, okay, hold on. Shaded squares. I have like a puzzle on a piece of paper in mine.
Oh, you mean the one with all the numbers on it?
Yeah. Okay, so you have the same one. All right, so that's not related then. What does your letter watch look like?
From clockwise, it has T S D P O W E N S G L I. I need a time to pick out letters, maybe?
Yeah, that's my guess. All right, so first one is 9:20, right?
Yeah, 9:20 would be 9 G
G.
G O.
Actually, I have a thought. Oh, okay. Yeah, but this is an issue because I only have 4 letters on my cylinder. So maybe it's only the hour that we're concerned with.
Okay, I'm going to write them vertically then. 9:20, 10:10, which is...
No, the second, the third one is 11, not 10.
I'm on the second one.
Oh, okay, because you said 10:10. I just wanted to... Sorry.
Yeah, that's the second one. 10:10.
Okay,
Right?
gotcha.
Right?
I don't know, that's yours.
Yeah, 10:10.
Okay, gotcha.
3 is 11:35.
So what's the second letter?
It's GOLDIN.
Golden.
Well, I'm doing it vertically so we can separate the first ones and then the second ones.
Okay, so interestingly, there is no I on my list of letters and no N. So it's probably supposed to say gold.
Ooh, gold illuminati. Alright, hold on. Let me just do the last 2 for posterity.
Oh no, I do have a D. I just blew past it.
8:55 is SI. And 2.
Yeah, gold worked. All right, what's inside? Oh, okay. So my piece of paper here has a circle. I don't know if these colors matter, but it has a circle. Inside of the circle, it says find, and then it has a hand pointing to the right and a question mark. Like a clock hand pointing to the right.
Wait for...
Oh, but it's a very particular shape, so maybe I should tell you what the shape of the clock hand is like. So it's like...
Are we still on the clock puzzle?
This is what I found inside of my golden cylinder.
Oh, okay.
So the clock hand is a circle in the middle, and it's, you know, as you go across, it's straight, and then it bulbs out in the middle and has a point on the end.
Okay.
Do you have a watch that looks like that?
No. That... Oh, it looks like a bird. Wait.
Looks like a bird?
You said there's a clock. But wait, but my clocks helped you find the code to open yours.
Mm-hmm.
So wouldn't that mean what you have is maybe for something else? Because there's nothing for me to solve with mine anymore.
So you don't have a clock with a hand that is like a circle in the middle and a point on the end.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so but it's like the very center is a circle, obviously, and then the hand part that sticks out has a circle in the middle and a point at the end.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was asking you. So what is on the far right side of that watch?
2.
2. Okay, so then 2 is the answer for the clocks.
The way you described it sounded very much more extreme than what it was.
All right, so I think we have our numbers, but we don't have an order. Well, actually, no, we're still missing one number
Because
from our little scribble puzzles.
from the paper.
Yeah. All right,
There's scribbles on this paper.
but you do scribble on it.
Okay.
So how to solve? Step 1, examine the numbers along the edges of the grid. These numbers indicate the quantity of shaded squares within each row or column. Step 2, each number corresponds to a group of shaded squares. Groups must be separated by at least one empty square. In a 5x5 grid, for example, if there is a column with the number 5, the entire column can be shaded. Step 3. Now that the rows with the number 1 are solved, you can logically work your way through the rest of the grid, filling in the remaining shaded squares. I think...
I refuse.
I think I can figure it out, at least from my side. Let me try.
What does it mean?
Okay. Oh, I think I understand. So it's like, so any row or column, well, it'd be a column. If a column has the number 5 on top, that just means that all of the rows in that, all of the squares in that column are going to be filled in. That's easy enough. So you can start with that.
Yeah, my dead brain got that far, but the rest of it I can't.
All right. So you see how a lot of these have multiple numbers next to them? So basically, that's to say that, like, let's say you have 1, 1. That means that in total, there are 2 to fill in, but they're separated by at least 1 empty square in between. So, like, if you have 2, 2, that means that there's a chunk of 2 filled in and then another chunk of 2 filled in somewhere else that are separated by something. Which tells me 2, 2 means the first 2 and the last 2, because you need one space in between. So.
Okay.
Let me keep going. Hold on. Okay, so 1, 1, 1 must be first, middle, last then.
But what about 1, 1?
That we need to determine based on the answers for our other things.
What about 4?
Well, is it 4 in a row or a column?
Column.
I think that's also one that we need to figure out based on other context. We need to do the ones that we can completely rule out first. So that would be the columns that have 5, 2 2s, or 3 1s.
I don't have any of the other ones.
You only have 5s?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, give me a bit. Guy.
I'm drinking Alka-Seltzer.
All right, I'm already getting what's starting to look like a picture. Let's see. That's one.
Wait, what?
Oh, okay. This is gonna be hard for you because I assume you do not have the same puzzle as me.
I
Worst
have
comes to
different
worst, you can
numbers.
send me a picture of your puzzle and I'll solve it for you.
I don't understand.
I know.
I understand the phi. I don't understand the horizontals.
Yeah, hold on. I mean, the horizontal's the same concept. It's just there are a lot more squares in a row than there are in a
Yeah,
column.
so what are you supposed to do with 1, 2, 2, 1?
So that means that there's a group of 1, a group of 2, 2 groups of 2, and another group of 1. And you need to figure out how those are grouped based on the context of the other ones that you fill in by deduction.
But there's no
So
way
it's-
to put a 2 then.
What do you mean there's no way to put a 2?
There's no way to put a 2 because there's no way to add a space in between 2, 2 in it. If I fill in 2 squares, there's no way to fill in 2 squares where there'll be a gap between squares.
There has to be.
There isn't.
This is for a row?
Yeah.
Okay, so your rows have like more than 10 squares in them.
Yeah, but the 5s filled up way too many.
But the 5s are they're counted in your row as well.
So it's 1.
Because the 5s are from columns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if the 5s are from columns, then whatever row those filled in ones are in, that counts as part of one of the groups for that row. So
it has to count as a 2 then. For the
are
twos.
two of them next to each other?
Oh, yes.
So then that is one of the 2 groups.
Oh, so it's already filled out then.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean, is that you need to figure out where to put the other ones based on the context of what you've already filled in.
But then the second line only has 1, 2, and there's still 2 2s.
Okay, hold on. I see that you sent me a picture of your puzzle. Do you want me to look at it?
Yeah. I'm not
Okay.
doing this. This is wrong. This is bad.
All right.
This
So
is trash.
let me finish mine, and then I will take a look at yours.
No, because I might be able to loop in if I understand. Look at the
All right.
second row.
Okay, second row. Wow, that's a lot.
There's
3, 2, 1,
only
4, 1.
there's only
So-
1 2, but there's 2 2s.
Yeah, because one of those is not actually a 2. It's
a
probably a 4.
Or a 3.
I am pretty sure that this is probably. I think that all of the groups are in order from left to right.
Oh.
And considering how many numbers are there, I think that it's already solved for you. I think it's the first 3, then a space, then 2, then a space, then 1, then a space, then 4, and then a space.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, see. Are you following now?
Yeah, that's why I said no, do mine first, because I can probably pick up
Yeah.
once I do enough.
Okay, great.
What
Wonderful.
third one is already broken.
Nice. Love it.
Yeah, there's no way!
I will get back to you.
There's 1. Then it has to be 4. 3.
Oh, I think I see what this ultimately is. I think that mine has a letter X in the middle. But anyway, yeah. Let me look at yours. What are you stuck on?
The third one, it says 1, space, 2. That makes 4.
Except that the 2 that you already have filled in is the 2 group.
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Never mind. 3, 2, 1. Oops. 1, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 4. 3. Wait, we only get 1 number from this?
I don't know. Mine doesn't look like a number at all. Mine looks like, well, it's got like, yeah, it doesn't look like a number. It looks like a letter X in the middle.
Well, I got a 3.
Okay, rad.
Oh no! It's cut. Do it again. You might have did it wrong by accident.
I might have did it wrong.
Yeah. Cause I
Hold on,
did
hold
it
on, hold on,
wrong.
hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm just gonna.
check your work.
Okay, I am watching your stream right now. I'm going to check your work.
Checking my work. My work is now correct.
Okay, your work is correct but not finished, correct?
No, it's finished.
Okay, so what do you see?
3.
Huh?
Gobbledygook, and then 3.
Yeah, the gobbledygook's a problem. I don't know if you noticed, but in the middle of your gobbledygook, you have a column that says 1 1, and you have 4 filled in.
No. What? Yeah, because that's not where 5.
Yeah, it's not 5. You need to unfill that because it's a group of 1 and a group of 1.
But because it says 1,
Uh-huh.
and it says 2.
What do you mean it says 2?
Can you see my cursor?
Well, it's delayed because the stream.
Yeah, I'll go real slow. Okay, tell me when it stops moving.
No, I'm not talking about the row. I'm talking about the column in the middle.
but
it says
the
1
column
1.
has to be right because the row is right.
No, it doesn't because there are multiple ways to do the row.
What do you mean there's multiple ways?
Based on what the other columns and rows need to be. And the middle column needs to be 1 1. And there are multiple ways to do 1 1, so you need to figure out other context first before you can fill that in.
So the
It's like
4-4?
Sudoku.
So 4-4 is wrong?
4-4? What? Yeah, 4-4 is also wrong.
How?
Because you need 4 filled in. You only have 2 filled in.
One,
All right.
two. How I do 4?
Yeah, you have to figure out the rest of the context first.
4. 1. 1, 2, 4, 1. 3, 2, 1, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2. 4, 5. I did it. It's 3,
What
8,
is it?
7.
3A7? Okay, yeah, that looks right. Very good. All right, so we have 387 and a letter X, apparently.
Unless you did yours really wrong.
Yeah, I don't see how it could have been really wrong, but we'll see. Because the edges of mine are also completely empty. Like, it forms like a triangle on the left and right sides, just empty diagonally. And then in the middle, it's an X.
Okay. Can we put that somewhere? Does that maybe X and triangles?
I'm still wondering about the you're on your own things.
Yeah. How come they gave you one with all these extra numbers?
Oh, wait, I know what it is.
Wow.
So the you're on your own tells you what order things are supposed to go in.
Oh.
So what were your letters? Was it the O in your and the N in own?
The O and U are, yes.
Yeah, okay, what is the icon on that?
Roulette.
Okay, so
By
the first number is 3 then.
Yes.
All right, and then mine is the scribbles. So I don't know why mine is an X. And yours is 3, 4. Oh, I see. They're saying it's your middle number because X marks the spot on the middle.
8.
8. Okay, so second number is 8. And then mine is the clock after that, which 2. All right. Well, then by process of elimination, after that it is 4. No, it didn't work.
Why?
Was there one of these that we weren't totally sure about? I can't remember.
The clock, I still don't know what that was about.
All right. So
Wait, the squig. No, yeah, 3, 8, 2, 4.
So
Unless
the
it's 1. 5! Is it 5?
Why is it 5?
Because the clock has a 5 on it? No, it's not 5.
So we can do process of elimination to try if we want to.
I think it's 3, 8, something 4.
All right, I'm just gonna process of elimination it.
Do you want to look at my book?
I'm already going.
Yeah, but I'm already at 7.
I am also at 7. Maybe we're doing the same thing.
How you must have started before you said you started. Nope. None of it works.
Well, then one of our other numbers must be wrong. What was the number that you said the clocks are supposed to be?
2, according to what you said.
What do you mean, according to what I said?
You said it's the number at the end of the handle.
The number on the far right side of the watch.
Yeah. At the far right of the hand that has the circle on it.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because the right side would always be 3.
2.
Yeah. No, because the right side of a watch is 3.
Oh, if you're doing that, but you said at the end of the hand with the circle.
Yes.
I will never fear the bunk. I welcome the bunk. Hello, rogue.
Okay, and then you said that the disc one was how many matches on the top icon?
How
Or how-
many? Yeah, of the top icon for the middle circle.
Yeah, okay, that is the rope knots for me. And I am recounting to make sure. Yes, I have 3 rope knots.
I'm good. I feel like I'm a little sicky, so I'm sipping on Alka-Seltzer.
And for the scribbly, well, we definitely know the Game Boy is 4, no question about it. And for the scribblies, what did you say your middle number is?
8.
Okay, maybe we should process of elimination that one just to see.
But I did it like 5 times.
You process of elimination the scribbly?
No, I mean, I did the equation.
I just got an achievement that says the brute. You'll get there eventually.
Wow! I want the achievement too.
Well, you better try brute forcing.
They're calling us dumb, but they gave us an achievement for it.
I feel honored, frankly.
I heard the achievement noise, but I didn't see the achievement.
Okay, well, brute forcing that didn't work. Do you think we should take a hint?
Ginger ale and saltines. Wait, are saltines fish or are those cookies?
Saltines are crackers.
Oh, the crackers with the salt
The
on
really,
them?
yeah, the really dry crackers.
Oh no. I do have chicken noodle soup though.
Yummy.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna send you. Look at. Wait. Hold on. Look at the screen. Look at the screen.
Oh, are you telling me to look at the screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd rather cheat than take a hint.
Yes, that looks correct. It should be 2.
Okay. I just wanted to
So
confirm.
unless there's another hint that's like, oh, the numbers are +1. Who knows? Maybe that's a permanent thing. I'm just gonna try it. Nope. Okay.
Oh, but ginger is good too. I used to have ginger in my tea. That would help.
Ginger in my tea.
Okay, so wait, you had your numbers on and your? Maybe they're
My
just
numbers,
out of
it's
order.
the squiggly on, and the clock on your. Not you are, but your.
Yeah, so it should be mine. Ooh, excuse me. Should be my number, your 2 numbers, and then the thingy.
Yeah. It should be disc, scribble, clock, Game Boy.
Okay. Oh my god. But then which hint would you press?
Do you have knots on your box?
Yeah,
Okay, how many knots are on your box?
2.
Okay, so the answer is 5 for the first one, not 3.
Well,
All right, that was it.
you just told me how many of your knots. I didn't know it was my knots too.
Yeah, teamwork.
Well,
I will say that's
Detective.
both of our faults.
I've found something.
What have you got?
Come closer. I will show you.
Oh, were we in an ad break? Oh, we were. Wait, were we?
Why are you so determined to catch him, Detective?
Years ago, he took someone I loved. But that's not important right now.
He's got game from There Is No Game vibes in that voice.
Years
No.
ago, he
Okay.
took someone I loved, but that's not important right now.
But wait,
GG.
I thought you were counting the knots on your Russian roulette board, not.
No, I was counting the knots in my box.
Yeah, that's why I thought you were. That's why I thought it was only yours, because I thought you were counting. Because all my symbols went away.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was supposed to figure out what symbol I was going to be counting for, and we determined that that was the knot symbol.
Yeah, so I thought you were counting the knot symbols, not the knots.
No, because
That's
only
the
my
gap.
center wheel had things, had symbols.
See, I was thinking you had scattered symbols throughout. So that was the gap. I thought you were counting the icons, not the physical knots.
Yeah, nah, I was counting the physical knots.
He's gonna be like, I didn't take no one from you. And then they're all gonna forgive each other and then get married.
Wouldn't that be sweet? Wow, a lot of box puzzles.
I mean,
Maybe the whole game is box puzzles this
because
time
the
around.
bomb's in here.
Oh, you think that's the bomb?
I mean, I think it's deeper in the box once we get to it.
Oh, right. Yeah, they did say it's in there, huh? And we're still in the same box.
Yeah, and
Anyway.
then the final boss level is gonna be the bomb.
Oh boy, I've got Morse code.
No!
Wouldn't be a puzzle game without Morse code.
See, Rogue, I feel like I would rather watch 5 ads than do Morse code.
Ooh. I found some little paper stubs that fit together that have shapes in an order.
Paper stubs? Like tickets?
Yeah, they were wedged into the newspaper that I have.
Newspaper. Oh, you have much different things. No, I have a newspaper. I do have a newspaper.
Okay. Do you see little stubs coming out anywhere?
Nope.
All right. Yeah, I might have all of them. Okay, so there are 8 shapes in total here.
From the stubs?
Yeah.
Okay, can I read the newspaper?
If you want, yeah.
Yeah, I got this. Is part of the accessibility. You gotta read things out loud for chat. Thursday, 27th April. Krakow! Daily News. Your daily dose of the city. Police urges citizens not to open ticking packages.
Oh my god. Really?
Chaos strikes the Glasgow Postal Service as a number of peculiar ticking boxes arrived at addresses across the city this week. But why did they deliver them? The bomb squad have been called out 8 times. When asked whether these boxes are linked to the serial killer, he is a serial killer.
Yay.
And kidnapped, known as... Oh wait, I think they meant kidnapper, known as...
Yeah.
The
must
Cryptic Killer, a spokesperson for the police, replied, "No comment." The Cryptic Killer was arrested some 12 years ago, but rumor has it a copycat may be prowling. Story continue on page 18. Reader offer. Was your flight canceled due to the C word I can't say, I think? Get a refund. All flights canceled between this date and this other date. Call us at this number with the C word and we'll get your money back. And then there's a picture of a doggo.
Sounds like that's information I need.
Oh
About
no.
the flights. I do have a bunch of flight tickets.
Oh, okay. So you need the flights from March 14th to April 20th.
March 14th to April 20th.
2020. You didn't have to do all this though. They just did give you your money back. You didn't have to fight for it. Fight!
So March 14th to April 20th?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I have 4 passes.
Okie dokie. Now call the number and get their money back.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you hear my joke?
I heard you say call the number and get your money, and then you cut off.
Get their money back. Fake
So
ass laugh.
I did notice though that these flights seem to connect to one another, to different cities. I don't know if those are relevant to you or not.
For now, that's all for the newspaper, but there might be something else. I have a map with cities on it.
All right. So the first city is Bordeaux.
Bordeaux.
The second is Krakow.
Krakow.
The third is Hanover.
Hanover.
The fourth is Rome.
Stockholm. Oh, darn. Rome.
And the fifth is Lisbon.
Okay, is that supposed to be a number? Bordeaux, Krakow, Hanover, Rome, Lisbon.
Yep.
Okay. It looks like a rectangle with a triangle on one of its sides, on one of its corners.
Actually, I have a curiosity. You said those are the ones that are canceled, right?
You could get a refund. Yeah, they were canceled.
Okay. So maybe then it's the others.
The
No,
ones that actually flew?
Yeah, never mind. That doesn't add up. There's no connection. Okay, sorry. Describe your shape again.
Let's see. So I did a connect the dots.
You did connect the dots? Oh, on the map.
On the map. And it looks like part of a rectangle with a triangle sticking out its top right corner.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So not like, if it was like Rome to Bordeaux, I could see it being like an 8. Right now, it looks like a backwards 4. Bordeaux.
Maybe come back to this one.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So I have a table of Morse code. It's the same newspaper that you have, except for the ad on the right side, which yours is for the flights. Mine is the Museum of Cryptography. Come learn Morse code.
No, wait, so they teach you Morse code in that?
Yeah, they have a legend.
No, the animals! Please stop.
What's happening?
I pressed a button and all these animals started screaming at me.
Aww.
It's a children's toy.
Oh yeah, that one. I have that too. I haven't messed with it though.
Let's see, Morse code. Nothing in my box screams Morse code to me.
Sorry, did a chicken just go off on yours?
No, I don't think we can hear each other's animals, or you would have also said
Yeah,
something.
that's true.
Morse code. Does Morse code translate to numbers?
Hold on. I know what to do with the animals. It's annoying as hell, but I know what to do with the animals.
Okay, what's that?
So I have a little play button
Eat them.
that plays them in the correct order, but they're all happening very quickly. So I'm gonna need to listen to it a bunch of times, unfortunately. Hold on a sec.
Order? What order for what?
The animal buttons that you push. See, if I push my chicken, then I get a blue light lit up. All right, so let me tell you what to push. Hold on. Oh no, they're all overlapping now. Wait, how did you know that?
Because I have a play button.
Oh, you also have the play button. Okay, I didn't know that.
What?
All right, so horse is next. And then
Okay.
cat.
Rooster.
Yeah. Rooster and then sheep.
Yeah.
Hey. Aw, that's a nice song.
After they yelled at us,
Right?
they better have been being turned into
Alright.
food.
So my little piece of paper that just showed up says, in place, ... I assume that's where yours picks up.
Morse code, maybe?
No, it's like, do you have a piece of paper that showed up on yours?
Oh, of sheep.
Okay, in place of sheep. When
Seeking.
sleep,
Count.
the stars,
That.
vigil.
Keep.
Oh, that vigil keep. Probably the other, or that seems a little weird. Oh no, it's like poetic. Okay, in the place. Sorry, what was the first thing? In place.
Of sheep.
In place of sheep when something sleep.
Seeking.
In place of sheep when seeking sleep.
Count.
Count the stars.
That.
Vigil keep. Okay. So counting the stars in this scene, I guess.
Three.
I have 4 stars, so 7 total, I guess.
Okay. 7. Game devs are a little weird for this one.
Yeah, you're a little weird for that.
And I have half a periodic table.
I also have half a periodic table.
However,
What now?
I'm just reading random ones together. Cause of the good.
Oh boy. She's a going.
And then I have a I have LI plus IR.
Li plus IR.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do I have either of those? Yes, lithium is 3. 3 is not lithium. What is this? Maybe it's not lithium. I don't know.
I don't have LI though, or LR.
Yeah, but I do. So,
Yeah, so beep, this is 3 plus IR.
IR 77. So 80.
So 80, but then how do I put in 80 when the colors? It's only colors.
It's colors?
Yeah, it says so. There's 4 color code. On the left it says LI plus IR, and then on the right it says FE plus MG. But the inputs are colors with.
Oh, I got some dyes or something. Okay, so 80 on mine is blue.
Oh. But I also have dyes too with different numbers on them.
Okay, so what does the second thing say for you after LI plus IR?
FE plus MG.
Okay. Those are probably on yours then. Oh, nope, I have FE. 26 and MG is 12, so 38. Which I do not have 38.
I also. You have to combine them to make a color?
I assume so, yeah.
Wait, so how do I get. Wait, so what was the first one? 80?
Yeah.
And do I put green for both of the first 2?
What?
Because you said 80 was attached to your green vial?
No, 80 is blue.
Okay. So do I put 2 blues for the code?
Why would you put 2 blues?
Because there needs to be 4 digits. Sorry. There's 4 inputs. So if you're just doing LI plus IR, one digit.
Was that the only pluses you have?
Yeah, I only have 2 pluses.
Oh, you only have LI plus IR? And
FE plus MG.
FE plus MG.
Yeah, but that's only 2 outputs, and I need 4 inputs.
Yeah. 37. I probably said that wrong before. You don't have 37?
Let's see. I only have 3, 77, 12, and 26.
Oh, wait, no, sorry, 38. I also don't have 38 either, so.
But can you make 38? You can make 38 from 26 and 12.
I don't have 26 or 12, though.
I do.
Oh, well, then do that.
Yeah, but that's still 2 outputs, and I need 4.
Okay, but blue is 1 as well.
Yeah, but, like, that's still only 2 outputs, and I need 4.
Hold on a second. Maybe I need to look around more for something for you to do with your half of the periodic table. Because you do have your own half.
I do. But also, I'm gonna write this down.
Oh, okay, I found them.
38 is pink with stripes. Okay,
so that's the second one then. All right.
How do we know where to put them?
That's a great question.
Yeah. FE plus MG, then LI plus IR. What was the total for that again?
Actually, wait, hold on a second. Can you say again what LI plus IR was the first one, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a 3 or a 77 in your colors?
Yeah, I have a 77 and 3.
Okay, put those together in the pot.
I get blue with stripes.
Okay, so then that's the first combo for you, is like a blue with stripes.
Huh? Well, I just say, since I need 4 of them, how do I know it's the first?
I have 2 others.
But how do we know what order to put them in? Like, why would mine have to be 1, 2, and yours has to be 3, 4? I also don't have...
Oh, wait, I see. You can follow the wires that point to the inputs. They're a little weird, but you can follow them in roughly straight lines and end up to what input actually is what. So, like, in my case, my first input does not map to a combination. It just goes to an empty space. Whereas my second number does connect to my first addition thing.
Okay.
So your LI plus IR, or whatever it was, if you follow the wire from that, should point to the first slot, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it like a light blue or a dark blue?
A dark blue.
Okay.
Light blue.
I have a light blue.
Oh, I don't have a light blue.
Or like a gray is the dark one that I'm talking about.
Well, gray isn't blue.
Okay. I'm just gonna go with the blue then. All right. So.
There's only one blue.
So mine, my first addition is SE.
SE.
What number is that?
Not on the thing. 34.
Okay. Plus HG.
H.G. Wells. 80.
Okay. Plus AU.
Why is there 3 numbers?
And it's just 3.
79.
Okay. That turns out to be red.
Red with what?
Arrows pointing up.
Okay. And that's second?
That's second.
Okay.
You must have the third one.
Yeah, it's FVMG. Pink with stripes.
Okay.
There's no pink though, there's purple.
It's more like a purple, yeah. I think that they could have done a better job with their coloring in this game.
Yeah.
All right, and my last one is HG plus AG.
HG
Mm-hmm.
plus AG?
Mm-hmm.
So 80 plus something?
HG is 80?
Yeah, we just did HG,
Oh, okay.
right? It's in the other one you had?
Yeah.
About to make me feel like
And
it
then
did.
and then
47.
AG. Okay. We got a green with a down arrow.
Green with down. Green.
That worked.
4 inputs, baby.
We got chicken,
Oh.
TV, flashlight, airplane.
4 airplanes.
That's probably what it is, huh?
Maybe.
And then the chicken was 7.
How is it 7?
We went over this. It's
we?
the number of stars in the sky between the two of us.
Oh. Well, it just seems like it should have a star instead of a chicken.
Well,
It's more
because
than a
it's the
chicken.
animal thing.
But there was more than just a chicken. I don't even have a chicken on my...
You don't have a chicken on yours? Oh, you mean like the animal buttons. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a TV and a flashlight. Do you have a flashlight on your side?
Oh, yes.
What it do?
It's got buttons on it. It's
Okay, what
got
kind of buttons?
2 PlayStation buttons, except there's no X. There's a crown instead of an X.
All right, I have the answer for you then. Those are the paper steps I was talking out at the beginning. So first is triangle, square, then square, triangle, crown, circle, circle, square.
No, it's Morse code.
Yay!
Don't you dare say yay.
All right, give me the pattern, please.
Short, long. Oh, nope, it's going way too fast. Hold on, I gotta wait for it to start over. Okay. Short, long. Short. Short, short, long. Long. Long.
Short, long, short, 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 long. Sorry, how many are there? 4?
No, there's more than 4. There's just a pause.
Oh. Okay, so the first one is short, long, right?
It's in an infinite loop. I can't make it start or stop.
Okay, so there's no clear stopping or starting point.
No, there is. There's like a super pregnant pause, but I need you to write down until I say stop. Okay,
Yes.
It's gonna start again soon.
Mhm.
Short, long.
Okay.
Short.
Mhm.
Short, short, long. Long. Long.
Short, short, long, long, long.
Short, long. Short. Short, short, long. Long. Long.
Hold. How many are there?
I don't know. It's going too
Okay.
fast.
But you gave me 4 as though they were done, and then you kept going much after that.
Yeah, because there's a pause in between the lights. You need to think of, I'm still reading the message until I say stop, but you keep repeating it before the message is done. So, like, you gotta listen until I say over.
Okay. Repeat again, please, then.
Short, long. Short. Short, short, long.
Okay.
Long.
All right.
Long.
Okay.
Over.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's short, long, short, 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 long, long, long.
Probably.
Okay.
Like, it's just going on it.
Yeah. Long. This doesn't come up with anything that resembles a word. It's either, if it's 4, then... Actually, hold on. So there is a clear cut between the letters, though. Hello?
I think, oh, my mic cut off for some reason. I think, so there's 8 letters, I think.
Oh, there's 8?
Yeah?
Because when you repeated it, there were only 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, there's 8.
What?
There's 8.
How are there... Okay, you're going to need to repeat it from the beginning then, because
Short,
I
long.
only wrote down... Okay.
Short. Short, short, long.
Okay.
Long. Long.
That's 5. That's not 8.
What are you talking about? Short, long. Short. Short, short, long. 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 That's 8.
That's 5, because they're groups. It's not individual pieces. Short, long is 1. Short is 2. Short, short, long is 3. Long is 4. Long is 5.
So then 5 letters, you're saying?
That based on your pauses, that's what it sounds like.
Okay, then. So you're...
Because you said short, long, short, 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 long, 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 right? You didn't say short, long, short, 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 long, long, long.
Yeah, I only said it when I saw it. So
Okay.
that's the rhythm I was reading it at.
Okay. Let's see. Long. All right. So if it's if it's 4, then it's A E U M. If it's 5, then it's A E U T T.
Maybe we have to use that for... Wait, but we need a number.
Need a number. Well, maybe this is used for something else.
Well, couldn't the number just be the number of letters?
I guess it could, but like, why have the legend to teach it to you when
Well,
you
'cause
can
you
literally just count the number of pauses?
Well, because you wouldn't know that if you didn't know Morse code.
You would, though, because you're counting the pauses in between.
I wasn't counting the pauses. I thought each flash was an individual letter.
Oh my god. You need to count. But, wait, so you didn't know that Morse code is pauses in between the letters?
No.
because that would be like if you write your words as one uninterrupted string of letters versus putting spaces in between them.
Well, I just thought each blink was a letter, so like...
No, because then there would only be 2 letters in the alphabet.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They probably have to do the whole thing, because if you don't know Morse code, you wouldn't have known that until you looked at it.
But, okay. All right, maybe that's the case. But there's still one more puzzle, so I'm going to do that now. So it's a TV or monitor with 2 antennas here. Is there anything on your side that seems like it could be relevant to that?
I have a remote.
Okay. What's the deal with the remote?
Missing buttons, but it still has the buttons from 1 to 0. Then there's 2 antennas on a piece of paper and icons.
All right. What's the configuration of the antennas?
They're just drawn on the piece of paper with an arrow with 3 icons next to it.
Okay, what are the icons?
Plane, trophy, apple.
Okay. Like airplane,
Paper plane.
paper plane, trophy, apple. So my antennae, I guess is the correct term. My antennae are in 3 sections apiece. Like, you know how you can have them like telescope in and out?
Yeah, but on my piece of paper, it looks like they just drew them to let you know that they're antenna. They're not in any real configuration, I think. Because they don't change. I think you need to move them until you see the icons on the screen.
Oh, okay, so this is brute force.
Well, it's not brute force if they're telling you what icons to get on the screen.
I don't see anything on the screen.
Well, gotta turn it on.
Oh, never mind. Yeah. Well, yeah. Was that you that turned it on?
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you. I needed
Well,
that.
you didn't tell me it wasn't on.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Stretch.
I am really not sure how to do this. Oh, wait, I see. It just stabilizes the image in different ways. I got it.
You know how those TVs work. You're
No,
older
but
than
it's like
me.
no, but that's not what I mean. Like it's not behaving like a normal antenna would.
I don't know. Now I'm skeptical.
What, that I've used a TV with antennas before?
Yeah, yeah.
I have. It's not behaving like that would be. Okay, so sorry, what were your icons?
Paper plane, trophy, apple.
Okay. So I need to count the number of each of these on the screen.
Yes, to get 3 digits probably. See, unfortunately, the thing about you not streaming is that we'll never get to see your side.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I bet there's a few Lux followers out there who would love to see your side.
Probably.
But no, Lux is just a mod. He's a fake streamer.
Wow.
Partial streamer. Honorary streamer. That sounds better.
Yeah, because the antennas aren't really clearing up the image. They're just making it stop at different points. And it's like weird to look at. Okay. I think that's right, maybe. Okay, I'm seeing 3 paper planes.
3 planes.
And what looks like 2 trophies.
2 trophies.
And then apple was the last one?
Yeah! Or fruit. A circular fruit.
A fruit of circular nature. I feel like I'm only seeing one of those.
Well, technically, 1 is on the scale of things. So 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
What happened if I press 3, 2, 1?
Oh, I didn't even realize you were changing the channel. Press it again. Nothing happened.
Okay, that was me pressing 3, 2, 1. Hello, Smooth Demina. Hello, hello, hello. I'm doing a co-op puzzle game with our favorite little mod. Hello, Auntie Inari. My day was resting because I'm a little sickly. So my day wasn't as sweet as usual. It was more stuffy than anything. I'm pressing buttons randomly now.
Oh dear.
What is it doing?
It's just showing me the numbers, but it is extra visual clutter. Actually, no, every time you finish a sequence, the screen goes fuzzy, so don't do that.
Intrusive thoughts. Well then, I hope you feel better soon. Thank you. I'm chugging some Alka-Seltzer as we speak. See, puzzle games already make me rage, but then I'm like, why don't I bring Luxon on this? And then make him carry me. Okay.
I'm not sensing any pattern from this antenna situation.
Maybe we have to
maybe try 2 fruits.
Okay, so that would be 3, 2, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that did something.
Okay.
That's creepy. Okay, so
Lux doesn't know how to count.
Actually, wait. Can I fix this, or is it all the same? It looks all the same.
Unfortunately, y'all, Lux doesn't actually stream, so we can't see his screen. I wonder if there's a way to, like, do a split screen, and then I just don't look at the other side of the screen.
Okay, so what I'm seeing right now is a grainy screen with a guy. It looks like a home movie because it has a little record thing, and then the timestamp says 00:05.
Okay.
And then underneath that, the text says play. Oh my god, it's changing. Wait. Oh, okay, never mind. I turned it into video, and it's moving. Okay, hold on. I need to evaluate what's happening here.
Sounds like he's tripping.
I am tripping hard. No, these antennae have no consistent behavior. Because I'm toggling the same pieces on and off, and it's not doing the same thing. Alright, so the time moves from 5 to 6 to 7, it looks like. And in that process, it starts with a man that's behind cage bars. And then by the time it hits 7 or something, or 0, I can't even really tell. Instead, there's a man in a white coat outside of the cage.
Okay.
He's looking at something.
Okay. Can you tell what he's looking at, or just you can see that he's
No.
looking at something?
No, I can just tell that he's looking at something.
With that?
Maybe it's the... Oh, I think it might be the box. The treasure box.
Okay, but then...
Maybe try channel 5, 6, 7?
5, 6, 7.
Nope. I guess 322 is the other one that we were just on, right?
Yeah, 3, 2, 2.
Maybe it's the... Maybe the number we're looking for is the frame that the man in the white coat is on.
Is this
So
the
let
number
me...
you were looking for? I also have bottles with numbers on them.
Oh, do you?
I'm kind of confused as to why I have that if this is technically our last puzzle to get the last digit.
What do your bottles say?
Whiskey, rum, cognac, tequila, and wine.
Okay.
And each of them has a different number on them. It, like, maybe if the guy was drinking something, then I would get the number from that. But he's just looking at a box.
Interesting. Maybe that's after the next portion. I don't know.
Well, pattern-wise, it should be for this level.
Okay. I've actually determined that the man comes in to the scene at 0, and it counts up and then skips to 6 or 5 where the guy is behind the bars. So it looks like 4 is missing, maybe.
Oh, the frame? Oh, you mean like 4 as
Yeah, like the time code.
So should I try to put in numbers to the remote?
I feel like this might be the actual number for this 4.
Well, I just tried 0 to 9 and nothing worked.
Well, but what was the flashlight one again?
The flashlight one was 5 numbers. Or 5 letters.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if you want, you can look at the flashes yourself. If you think I'm
Okay.
so wrong.
I don't think you're oh so wrong, but, you know, teamwork helps, I guess.
I mean, bottles, they must be for something.
Yeah, they should be, but I don't know what.
Maybe teamwork
Can you
makes
do
the
anything
dream.
with the bottles?
I can look at them and wish them well in the world, but other than that, no.
All right, can you go to the flashlight so I can look at the flashes?
See, I would like to believe that teamwork makes the dream work, but... Well, so far we've been able to either figure something out or brute force it and get it that way. So I guess it's semi-working. So at least all this a co-op game, the hype. Yeah, because they had a, what is it, demo or like a sneak peek of this one, and we played their other game and had, I would say we had fun, yeah. So when this one came out, I got it so we could play this one. I think I like the other one better though than this one.
Oh, okay. I think I know where the issue is. I think it's 3 letters. Because the first one, I don't think is... Hold on, let me find my Morse code again. I don't think the first one is short, long. I think it's short, long, short.
Okay.
Which one is short, long, short?
And also any game that uses Morse code, the game dev should pay a fine of 1K to each player that has to be subjected to this.
Short. I actually don't see a short, long, short on the list. Oh, no, I do. It's R. Okay, so let me undo this. We have R.
Maybe it'll spell out.
Oh,
the
it's
alcohol.
rum. Yeah, it's rum.
Ah, we got it at the same time. That would literally make it pay to win. See, it'd be pay to play. You have to pay me to play your Morse code game. So the flashlight is 3.
Okay, cool. I feel like the plane might still be wrong, but we'll see. Yeah, it's still wrong. Oh, or the TV is wrong.
Yeah, I think, if anything, the TV is probably the wrongest. Or,
But I feel like
probably.
the fact that you were drawing on the itinerary, or the map, I feel like you needed to do that in order to get what we're supposed to put there.
You wanna see it? You wanna see my map?
I guess.
Again, I'd rather do that than get a hint. I refuse to hint.
Okay. That looks more like an 8 to me.
Well, that's what I said. If it connected to Bordeaux, it would be an 8. Or, as is, you could say like a backwards 4.
Bordeaux,
So that's what I was trying to
Krakow,
communicate.
Hanover, Rome. Yeah, I
Because
see
you could
what you
just
mean.
make it fly back to Bordeaux if you wanted to. Like, you didn't
You
have
could.
to not make it fly back.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
why
that
I
is a
was
little bit
like-
of a vague shape.
Yeah, that's why I was like, when you were like, oh, maybe it's the other planes, because these were canceled, so technically they didn't fly, so it's technically not connecting the lines.
Hmm. Yeah, it's not that.
I feel like it's like one of those, when they're like, oh, you can get paid by Netflix to watch movies all day, and then categorize them into thingy things. If you want me to play your super cryptic puzzle game, you must pay me. It must be a job. Well, I guess I'm playing this for stream, which stream is by no means my full-time or even part-time job. But I technically do make something from ads and subs. But no one asked for this. No one was like, Little Lion, we want to see you play this co-op puzzle game. If anything,
Oh man,
they want
I don't
me to
know
play
what-
horror.
I don't know what to do with this TV situation.
Okay, if we really can't do it, I guess you can press hint. I will still be pure on my end.
Okay.
And then pretend like you just had an epiphany.
First hint, a screen? You probably need a remote to control this. Alright, next hint.
No, you gotta keep me pure.
Okay, I won't tell you if it's not obvious.
Chugs medicine. We're also at 2 hours and 50 minutes, by the way.
Oh my god.
What's your epiphany that has nothing to do with the hint system?
Okay, hold on. I just need to confirm this visually.
Hello, butt clown. Hello, hello. It's been a hot second, I think.
Wait, but how am I supposed to determine that from this picture? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, so you know how you said you have a rock on your floor?
Yeah.
Look at the rock for me, please.
What? How are we supposed to know to back up that far? Oh, so now I can pick up the rock? For every second counts, but not behind bars. Pointing down, and there's a picture of a lock.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Every second
the
counts,
game
but not
devs
behind.
officially owe me $1 per minute for the rest of this game.
So the thing that confuses me there is that so the second that oh wait, hold on, 7, 0, 1.
Every second counts.
Except for behind bars, it says.
Yeah, so take out the seconds that he's behind the bars, I guess?
Yeah, but the problem is that that's multiple seconds.
So is it like an absolute arithmetic thing?
I don't know, man.
Boom. You just bombed yourself, actually. Mess bomb. Oh, I did it wrong.
It seems like the only number that they're not showing in the time is 4, which is what we already tried.
Yeah. What? You started it. Oh, I see. Because the dude was looking out the bars, I was supposed to be like, maybe he's looking at the rock?
It says that you'll see a strange character leave pointing at a rock. I don't see him pointing at a rock.
Wow. So wait, 4. Yeah, so we already tried 4 on the TV. We tried every number on the TV, actually. Oh, but we just fixed the flashlight, though.
Yeah, okay, so we could brute force the TV is what you're saying.
7534.
Okay. Based on the found clue, count how many seconds the character is not behind bars. Oh, okay.
So 5.
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
Oh, so now it makes sense after I brute forced it.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to see the answer, like the reasoning behind it. What was it? 7534. Oh, okay.
We're bad at puzzles. Or they're bad at designing puzzles. No, they're bad at designing puzzles.
Oh, moment of truth. Oh, he's
Do you
scared.
hear that ticking sound?
Okay, but if he's the actual
Yes, I
dude,
hear it.
he'll stop it.
But we'll disarm the bomb in time, I promise.
No, he won't.
No, it's not real. It's not real.
Hey, take a deep breath. We'll get through this together.
We're way too calm for our abilities.
Yeah, we might be doing this for 5 hours.
Well, see, but this is the final level, the bomb.
Oh, is it?
Well, no, I'm asserting my brain dominance. I think it's the final level. Because why wouldn't it be?
All right, so interestingly, I have a little piece of sheet music that looks different between when it's on the ground versus when I pick it up. But that's probably just an oversight. Okay. Question is, does it want us to read the notes or does it just directly to something else? Because the notes spell out bad face.
Bad face? Well, I immediately started the jigsaw puzzle because I love jigsaw puzzles.
Okay, sure. I'll do that too. Because, working together.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of the jigsaw puzzles on Neopets, I think it was.
Man, Neopets.
Yeah, that's a flash. Throwback?
It is a throwback. And a flashback. Both backs.
I remember when someone got me, like, an exclusive item. Oh, wait, no, that's Gaia Online. I conflated the two in my brain for a half a second.
How dare you?
Wait, did Gaia Online have the jigsaw puzzles, or was that Neopets?
I don't know. I didn't play Gaia Online.
But did you play Neopets?
I did, but it was such a long time ago that I don't know.
Oh, Zombie says Neo puzzles, so they were on Neopets. Wait, they're bringing back Neopets? What?
They are. I actually heard about it and saw somebody that I know on Twitter talk about how they recovered their old account, and I was like, I want to do that, and I went and tried to, but it would not let me. Like, I couldn't find the email address. I couldn't find the email address that I signed up for it on, or I didn't have access to it anymore because I tried accessing one of my old emails, and it was like, well, we see you don't remember your password, so try these security questions and we'll get back to you on whether or not we'll let you in. And it said, no, you don't have enough information, we're not letting you in.
Gotcha.
So I don't think I can ever do it again.
Those are my jams. I always go corner first. Yeah, like I basically just go with whatever I can place down first, which is usually corners, or at least edges if it's not the perfect corners.
Yeah. Corners.
Wait, is there
the
extra
way.
pieces?
Oh,
There's
did
an
they
extra
bamboozle
piece in-
us?
Yeah, there's an extra piece in here. Or
Messing
no,
with
there
us.
definitely is an extra piece. I don't remember my old email. Rip my Neopets. I remember my old email, and I remember it was a Yahoo email, and I actually was able to recover my email because one of my jobs, my boss was like, "Oh, I want you to sign up for all the spam email newsletters for this topic as a part of your job," and I was like, "I'll be damned if I send that to my relevant work email or personal email." So I sent it to that email because I was like, anything emailing this account is from middle school and is irrelevant. So maybe I can get my Neopets back. I remember I had the little blue guy, and his ears were like flat down, and he had a little tail.
The main thing I remember is I had a blue Erie, which was the bird, the griffin kind of thing.
Whack.
And then I think I got a Mirka, I think it was called after that, the squirrely thing.
Yeah, I literally only remember the blue guy. I always had the tiger guy. He was so goated to me. Oh man.
So goated.
Wait. Did they make robotic Neopet toys, or is that just a fever dream of mine?
Toys or
Yeah, like you press their belly button and they would like wiggle around.
They might have. I don't know though. I thought you were gonna ask if you could make your Neopet metal, because you could, because there were
they
paints.
had the paintbrushes.
The paintbrushes, yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel like I had a toy Neopet, and if you pressed its belly button, it would like move its limbs. Maybe.
All right, so I finished my puzzle.
Oh, penguins are cute. Oh yeah, me too.
I have a bunch of numbers on a bunch of different objects. What does yours have?
Yep, same thing. Triangle, circle, diamond, and square over particular objects.
Okay. I guess we'll start with mine then. So I have a number 2 over a photo of a kid and a dog.
Oh, you have numbers? I have shapes.
Yeah, I have numbers.
Oh.
Does it seem like there's anything relevant to that?
No. Do you have something over a flashlight?
No.
Okay, so we might need something else to connect us, maybe.
Oh, but I do have an extra piece that has a flashlight.
I have an extra piece that has a walkie-talkie.
Okay, I think we have our answers then. My walkie-talkie says 8.
Oh. Wait.
What does your flashlight have?
A square.
Okay, so 8 and square. What is that relevant to? We'll see.
Maybe there's a square on something. We need to put a digit for. I'm actually getting excited all over again. Yeah, maybe I should do like a Neopet stream. Go in and just like.
Does it have any identifying information?
Oh, who knows? I would definitely probably check it out first.
Probably, she says.
But oh, you want to do the sliding box puzzle?
You mean the? I don't have. Oh, that one. Yes. Okay, sure.
I can't remember. Okay, so wait. I can't remember what you actually.
There's probably an algorithm to this, but I certainly don't know it, so I just kind of do whatever.
An algorithm.
Yeah, like a procedure that is ideal for you to go through to solve it.
Nah, you just click shit. Just click shit until it works.
So spoketh the queen.
Yeah, I already solved it.
Are you serious?
You just click shit till it works. There's no algorithm.
I don't even know what to say. I am not even close to solving this.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
My brain can do good with patterns and shapes, and you're a number person.
Yeah, that's probably why.
These shuffle puzzles are tough. What? Nah, shuffle puzzles are easy.
Yeah, whoever said that. Smooth? Yes, smooth, I agree.
Next, they're gonna.
Alright, I solved it. I figured it out.
Yeah, see, it didn't take that much longer.
It didn't occur to me at first that I needed to move the silver piece out, and then I was like, oh, duh.
What do you. That's literally the game, though.
Well, yeah, but sometimes it's. I don't know, man.
It's even
No
a
comment.
different color. And
No
it's
comment.
directly across.
Shh, it's okay. It's okay.
I
Okay,
actually like
so.
Sudoku. It's not technically it's not math, it's more like counting to 8. It's counting to 9, and I can do that.
So you said it was 8 square, right?
Yeah, but they're all squares.
No, they're not. It's triangle, square, diamond, circle.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the zeros. Yeah, squares is 8.
Okay. Well, we got one.
Yeah.
All right, so my music that says bad face, I wonder what that's relevant to. Do you have anything on your side that looks musical?
Nah, yes.
Wow.
I didn't see how to read sheet music.
Okay, well, we don't need that. I know how to read it.
Gal asks boys.
I already told you it's bad face.
It's not bad face. It's every flying goat asks broccoli cuddle demon evil fish.
That's a very strange.
It's in order.
Okay. Anyway.
But
Bad face.
it's not in bad face order.
I obviously it's not in bad face order because it's in order. I'm telling you, the notes on mine are BADFACE or bad face.
Oh, why?
I don't know, but that's what it says. Is there anything else musical on your side?
Oh, I see what you mean. No, yeah, it just says how to read it. Oh, there's an 8 with bad face on it.
Wow, really?
Okay, you want to know what it's on? It's on
What?
police badges.
Okay.
And one police badge says Hot Fuzz. So it's not musical, it's just...
But it says bad face. And what was the first thing I said when we came in here? I got notes that say bad face.
Yeah, I was really confused. I was like, that's not the order.
But you just said you saw a photo that says bad face on it.
No. It's not a photo. They're police officer badges with
Okay,
words
you saw a
on them.
badge that says bad face
Yeah,
on it.
but you said
Bad
something-
face is a pretty unique phrase.
Okay, but you had to click into it and it wasn't
Okay,
musical.
Gotcha. Okay, so what number was that?
Actually, it was the oversight you're talking about. The badges say something different in the box, and then when you click into it, it changes.
Oh, interesting.
Because it
okay.
says bad cop, but when I click on it, it says bad face.
Interesting.
Okay, so it's 8 triangle though.
Okay, good to know.
No, sorry, diamond.
Okay, thank you.
What diamonds are triangles and diamonds are basically the same thing.
They're literally one is 3 sides, one is 4 sides.
Yeah, but they're pointy.
No, squares are also pointy. You literally rotate a square 45 degrees and it becomes a diamond.
No, that's not. Wait, what? No, because these diamonds are slimmer though.
Okay, but the one on the combination box is not. The one on
That's
the combination
true.
box is square.
Yeah, it's much fatter. These oversights are really gonna start adding up. Oh no.
Facts.
Now we have. Okay, so now we have the compass and the contemporary semaphore flag system.
Oh my.
It's basically Morse code. I'm gonna need another 1,000. What's the other word for 1,000? G?
Mill? Oh, yeah.
G.
G. Or
Like-
K.
K. Well, you don't say give me a K, you say give me 10 G's. Right?
You could say, give me 10K.
Oh. That doesn't sound gangster though.
That's true. It's G's.
G?
If you have to use a if you have to use a plural, it is G's, not K's.
Oh. So 10K, 10 G's.
Yes, like a G is $1,000. A K is just 1,000. So
Oh. Smooth also offered up K and he says he's with you. In the not gangster corner.
Yeah, K is the more metrically correct way.
What? We don't even have the metric system here.
But everything is metric.
Like that ass metric tons.
Hey.
Okay, refocusing.
Yes, refocusing. So I have like a lockbox kind of thing that's got two little dials on it that kind of rotate skull. Oh, you have it too, apparently. Okay.
Well,
So I think what we
I
need
was
to
trying
do-
to do the other puzzle. Apparently, you want to do this one first.
I think what we need to do is we need to get these little skulls to all face inwards.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So looks like. All right, hold up. Hold up. You gotta.
What?
Stop it.
Okay, but I don't know if you're talking to yourself or if you're talking to me.
No, I'm talking to you.
But
Okay.
I wanna press the button.
But I need to analyze the pattern because I know you're not gonna.
Yeah, because you just press the button, so it works.
No, not this one. It's gonna be hell if we try to do that.
Listen.
Okay, push one of your buttons for me, please. All right. Okay.
Oh, your buttons do something else.
Yes, they do different things, which is why I'm saying I need to analyze the pattern here.
Okay, but also just press one. Okay.
Mine
Now
do
press
diagonals.
Press the other one.
Mine do diagonals.
Okay. We got it.
Okay, you think you can figure it out?
Oh wait. Press each of them one time. Now.
Perfect. Yes, that's correct. You push yours. Oh wait, no, it's not. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we need one more of each.
Mhm.
Wait, maybe
No, that's not correct.
two more of each.
Wait. Hold on. No, I know what it is.
They need to
give me
be
a sec.
inverted.
Yeah, that's. Wait.
I didn't do it.
You
can't
did
prove
do it.
You can't prove it.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Oh wait, I had that.
See, y'all, this is the main difference between
Okay, now you push yours.
me and Lux. I just want to press things. and
Wait,
he
no, I
presses
was wrong again. Sorry, it's 90-degree offset, not a 180-degree offset.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I was trying to say.
Hold on.
Yeah, make it inverted. Oh, spit.
Okay, that would be right, and then this one, we need it to be... Can you push the other one that you had?
We got the
Just need to
bottom.
envision this. And that's it. Push it one more time. Look death into the eye.
Count on the light.
Oh dear. What?
Huh? Did something just fall?
Ah!
Oh, it's one of these things.
Oh, like a death squared kind of thing.
Yeah.
We need to play death squared.
We do, but we gotta do it locally.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, I got it. Okay, go up, down.
Go up, down?
I go up, you go down.
Okay.
Now. It didn't
I don't
let us
think
go
that
at
we
the
can-
same time.
Yeah, I don't think that that's how that works. I think that we collaborate to... Yeah, you go up, go right, go down, and now I go right, and we're good.
I was like, I got it. Yeah, but if we play, we can just capture it. Playing together.
Wait, oh, we're still going on the same map.
Hit the lights. Yes,
Oh.
very clutch. And then all of a sudden, nothing.
Wait, what?
We gotta
Did
start
something
the.
happen?
We gotta start the next level, maybe. Or is it just
Yeah,
3?
but how?
Wait, what are we missing?
I don't know.
Oh, is it 3 circles?
I only see 2 eyes lit up on mine.
There's 3 eyes lit up.
Okay, so it's probably 5 then.
Are you sure? Are you looking
Well,
at
mine is-
all the eyes?
Yes, I'm looking at all of the skull eyes, only 2 of them are blue.
Okay, so mine has 3, so 5 together.
Yep, and I think that's on the circle. Yep, you got it. So now we need to do the triangle puzzle. The last thing I have is this little chart that says weekly wind predictions. And then it's a chart of the days of the week, AM, PM, and then wind directions.
Yeah, I tried to press the blue button, but I think it's the eyes together. Wind predictions? I have a compass with directions, and then I have the contemporary semaphore flag system.
Okay, tell me about this flag system.
Each letter has a corresponding flag position.
Okay.
Did we take so long that the game stopped having back? Okay, there it is. I was like, Yes, and then there are movements for rest, numerals, goro, and cancel.
Interesting. All right, so the back side of my wind predictions thing has a bunch of ships and shapes and numbers over each one, and then rows and columns. The rows are Hull, Huck, and Hoff. The columns are USS and HMS. I don't know if you see anything with those words anywhere.
I can feel my hand itching for a knife.
Oh no.
No, I have a compass with directions.
No, I have a compass.
And a flag alphabet system.
Okay, teach me about the flag alphabet system, please. Do you know how to, I can't come up with the word, explain it.
Yes, so each letter of the alphabet has a corresponding flag position.
Okay.
And that is the explanation for that. I can spell out words in flag form.
Okay. So you don't see anything about anywhere about USS, HMS, Hull, Huck, or Hoff?
Nope, just my contemporary semaphore flag system and a compass with north, south, east, west, and all the other baby ones.
Okay.
Northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest.
All right. How about... So I have a light blue diamond with a 0 in it.
Okay, light blue diamond.
have.
Well, is that like O then?
There's a bunch. I have 6 things to tell you. Just to pass around information and see if there's anything relevant.
Okay.
I have a red square with a 2 in it.
There's literally nothing else in here, though. Wait, so we're looking for... Wait, what are we looking... We're looking for a triangle?
I don't know what we're... Oh, you mean for the combination box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have 2 ships here that have a triangle.
8. Oh, we got 2 8s?
What? Yeah, we did get 2 8s.
Oh, strange. Triangle. I mean, the flags are squares, and each half of the square is a different color. So those look like triangles.
But maybe one of these numbers on my thing is the correct number, but we need to know which one is correct. So the 2 that have triangles are the HMS Huck and the USS Hoff.
I mean, I can translate that to flag symbols, but like, what would that do for us?
Actually, wait. Maybe I should read you the wind predictions, and you can see if there's like a flag pattern that connects these or something.
Okay, so what's the first wind prediction?
So Monday AM is west.
Okay, west is W.
Monday PM is southwest.
West, southwest.
Tuesday AM is northwest.
Northwest.
Tuesday PM is northeast.
Northeast.
Wednesday AM is northwest.
Northwest.
Wednesday PM is south.
Oh my god, why is there so many?
It's literally every day of the week, AM, PM.
So many.
Thursday AM is southwest. Thursday PM is north. Friday AM is west. Friday PM is southwest. Saturday AM is southwest.
Oh my god.
Saturday PM is east.
Why is this happening to me?
Sunday AM is west. And Sunday PM is southeast.
Okay.
Is there anything you can use that information with?
I mean, my compass has a hand. That is
Can you do anything with the compass?
I can look at it and want to throw it across the room, but I can only look at it.
Well, what direction is the compass pointing?
It is point. So what do you do when it has 2 sides? It doesn't have one handle. It has one handle that's split in the middle, so it's pointing to 2 opposite directions.
Yeah, I think that's normal. I think it's supposed to be the red side if there's a red side.
Nope, it is uniformly the same color.
Oh, great. I don't know. Somebody in the chat that can read compasses, please tell me.
I feel like this is not a right compass. This is a bad compass.
Oh, dear.
I'm gonna make it blow up. Cause, okay, I just feel like there's just too much. There's too much. Oh, well, okay, so if I if I make the directions translate to letters, then maybe you'll get a word and the word will tell you which ship to pick?
Yeah, probably.
So, Wes, but there's two flags. There's not, so it has to be two.
I assume if it's both are facing west, then it's west, no?
Hold on. If it's west southwest, then that would be west H.
Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense because 7 days, 7 letters.
And each name is 7 letters.
Yes, it's like HMS and then a 4-letter name.
Okay, well the first letter is H.
So it has to be HMS.
Okay.
It's probably, the final number is probably 9 then, because we know we're looking for a triangle.
Okay, let me see.
I'm gonna try that.
Wait, there's no numbers though.
Yeah, that worked.
South.
Triangle is 9.
Okay.
Oh my god, I got the bomb and it has a timer.
Wow.
Please go to the thing and push in 9 for the triangle.
No, it already started.
What do you mean it already started?
It overrode my side and now it's just the bomb part.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, they weren't gonna give you 5 minutes and then me another 5 minutes whenever I decided to start.
I assume we're supposed to be able to see these. Oh wait, no, this makes sense. Because this one has like a cross almost in the middle, so it needs to be a shape that has a cross in the middle, I think.
What, 5 minutes to do that? That sounds a bit much.
I don't know, not if we don't get it right.
I mean, the first one doesn't even have anything on it, and there's no way to do that.
There's no way to do that little divot?
Like, if you look through all of these, they all have a vertical line, so there's no way to do that.
Yeah, that is strange. I don't like it.
Well, you started it. Press and hold at the same time. What if we both press the open button on the same one?
Oh my god. Alright, well that's it. So it's a V. But there isn't one with a V, right?
Yeah, no, there's not. Do the middle one.
X. Third one. Slash.
No. What's your middle? No. Listen.
What?
I'm getting different images than you.
Oh, okay, so we need to composite them.
Yeah, so the last one is
All right.
fine. The third one is fine. What was your second one?
An X.
An X, so that's this one. What was your first one?
A V at the top.
V at the top, so that's an M. M? V? It's mine is 2 lines down the side.
2 lines down the side?
Yeah. That's none of these!
That's strange.
I mean...
By the side, do you mean the top and bottom?
Nope, left and right.
Jeez, man, I don't know.
Yeah, mine is the L for the triangle.
Okay.
Yep, you got the X, I got the top and bottom. The first one is definitely 2 horizontal lines, left and right.
Horizontal lines?
Vertical.
Okay. So it should be like an M.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to find in them.
Or at least something like this.
Do you have an X though?
Okay, good point. No, I don't.
Yeah. But that's the only one that has 2... Yeah, that's the only one that has 2 down the sides.
Oh goodness. All of these have an X in the middle.
So, are we combining? And you said you had a.
It's a V on the top, so like a downward pointing triangle without the base.
Okay. Well, we just cycled through all of them, and one of them should have triggered the button. Should we take a hint?
I guess. 4-digit lock. 4-digit series of what? Okay.
Well,
You have to press the button to fully open the window. Find a full pattern by combining the patterns from the windows and put the pattern right below. Press and hold disarm button together.
do you think
Well,
it bugged?
Maybe, I don't know.
I can't even see my hints. My hints won't even show me. I said
Windows,
show me the
one for each
solution, and it's not even showing.
Pattern right below. Well, I guess we lose.
No, can you say show me the solution?
I did.
Did
Oh.
it show you?
Kaboom! It's a fake, of course.
What?
Like the guy said, it's a fake bomb.
Cause he's in the room with us.
Yeah, return to basement.
Oh wait, he's still here.
Tick tock. Tick tock. Tick tock.
How come you're getting achievements and I'm not?
Maybe you are and you're not seeing them pop up.
But why?
I don't know. Could be
Tick
the way
tock.
that you're
Tick tock.
Life
Tick
is?
tock.
like you're just. I assume you're in like windowed mode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They still
I'm
show
in.
me in the bottom right usually. Though.
Yeah, I don't know. That's strange.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't quit the game.
My prisoner is not really saying anything helpful.
He's just saying tick tock, tick tock.
Oh wait. Oh, never mind.
Get game? Are you supposed to do something? Are we
So
not
it's-
gonna talk about how it didn't go off?
Well, you can see that it says kaboom exclamation point and then kaboom question mark.
No, I mean our characters in game. They're not gonna have a conversation about how
Oh,
it
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
go off.
Let me reread this hint here. Find a full pattern by combining the patterns from the windows, one for each player, and put the pattern right below. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and when I say show me the solution, it says press and hold the disarm button together.
Do you think we... Wait, what? The symbol just changed.
What?
The symbol is different now.
What the hell? Wait,
have
do we need to do... Oh my god, we have different... I see.
Yeah. So
All
maybe
right,
it's in here
so-
now?
So I need to do the two sides. You okay?
Smooth demeanor played crying.
Oh, the crying baby.
Yeah.
All right, so I need to put the two sides. You need to put the triangle.
What? Oh.
There it is.
What? But so how come that one was different from the other ones?
What do you mean?
Oh.
I guess we just got lucky. We got lucky
We
on
got
the other
lucky
two.
2 out of the 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pressing disarm. Wow, that sounds.
They were just like, let's put the pressure on, and then we're like, well, that would be mean if we just made them lose.
I can
It's
hear
too
the
close.
achievements.
Ugh, I'm getting too old for this.
It's totally the dude in the cage. It's not even a cage, it's a jail cell. I wouldn't call it a cage.
Well, there they are in the ambulance.
Oh,
You
maybe
did
British people
well,
call it a cage.
detectives.
They're twins.
Huh?
There is something you should see. There is something you should see.
It's just a toy.
Yeah, well, no
What?
shit.
The bomb wasn't real in the first place.
Wait,
Yeah, they told you
how
that.
did the cell open?
a twist. We literally called it the moment we started.
True, we did.
And
I think it's because we've seen Saw.
maybe that would have to be a subconscious guess then, because I don't really remember much of Saw. I only remember the crawling through the needle scene because it impacted me so greatly.
That was in one of the sequels, right?
Probably. I don't think it was in the first one. Thank you so much for playing. Well, I wanted to read it out for. It said something about thank you so much for playing. We're indie game development people, and we hope you enjoyed our game.
Yeah.
So we took an extra hour than regular people. I mean, not regular people, but you know what I mean. Average.
Regular people.
VTubers are slightly slower at puzzle games.
I'm not a VTuber.
See, every time I say that, you get offended.
I just like to play.
Well, I definitely did not like this one as much as the other one.
Well, the other one was also a lot shorter and easier, but also, yeah, I feel like this one, it had you in the box the whole time, and I appreciated the diversity of the other one.
Thank you, GG indeed. Yeah, the diversity, and then also I think it just had like a better story, I think.
Was there a story in the other one?
Like, we were puzzling together, like, the history of the dude, I thought.
Maybe.
I can't, like, this one, the story was, oh, bad guy reveals himself to you with his twin brother, and they get away at the end because you didn't put it together until after they escaped. The other one, it's like, oh, we've been detectives together for this year and we're retired, but we're coming out of retirement because someone came back. Like, it was a little different. It's a little
See, the thing for me, though, is also, like, the scenario in this suggests to me that they just like, well, they like killing people, obviously, but they also just like to play games with the detectives because, like, there's no reason that scenario should have happened at all unless they wanted to lure the detectives in to, you know, a situation where they have to solve a mystery with a fake bomb, you know?
Yeah, so I get the whole, like, villain likes to toy with the hero, but...
It was like, it's like, not even just toying with it, like, you know, want to play a game, but also, like, literally they were in no danger.
Right, that's why I was like, no, the game should have literally let you die if you don't solve it in time. Because then I was thinking, like, if they're in the room with us, obviously it wouldn't be a real bomb because they're not going to kill themselves to commit to the bit. So as soon as it didn't go off, I felt like our character should have been like, wait, what? The bomb didn't go off? But why? And then that could be like an alternate ending.
Yeah, the you suck ending.
Yeah, the user's like, wait, this didn't go off. And then maybe the twins would like open the thing and be like, huh? And then they knock us out and then run away. Or you solve it and they still get away. But I think that should have been two endings because it makes it really irrelevant. If the bombs don't go off and you don't acknowledge that they didn't go off. I would have been like, oh, well, I guess we're done here. But I mean, it wasn't bad,
GG
but
killers.
Huh?
Well, GG killers.
Yeah, the GG, they just want to play games with you. That's all. That's all. Okay, hold on. This is also like. Let me turn this down. This is like very loud. Although I realize it's really awkward to hear when the music ends and then restarts. But yeah, that was unboxing the Cryptic Killer by I don't remember the studio.
11 games, I think.
Oh yeah, 11 games. I think they actually are having a sale.
11 puzzles.
Oh, 11 puzzles. Oh, okay. That wasn't
Should we
bad,
play
though.
Parallel Lab next?
Well, I feel committed to playing all their games because they're very cheap I get them very cheap.
Yeah, well, this one's not out yet. Says
Yeah, I was
planned
gonna say
release.
it's not out. It's not out yet, but it's probably gonna be cheap enough. And then I like doing puzzle games with you. My favorite one was the clock one, the
Yeah, that was
atmospheric
good.
clock. Yeah, that was a good one. I just feel like I save like these detective-y games for you, and then any other co-op game is like collab stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Although I do still like Escape Simulator.
Yeah.
I think like
I mean, that one's basically a puzzle game. Oh, it's definitely a puzzle game.
yeah, but since it's more than just 2 people, I like to do that in like a group setting. Like it'd be cool if to have like me, you, Kiwi, and I guess Chuck maybe, like 4.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was unboxing the Cryptic Killer. I want to say like I like the style because it reminds me of like comic books, but like the main characters are like really ugly though. Like I get they're supposed to be old people, but I just feel like their design is just not appealing, and maybe that's what they were going for. Like you didn't need to have like a super hot detective, like you don't need to make everyone thirsty, but like I
don't know.
saw
Maybe you do.
I don't know. I just saw their faces and I was like, oh, I don't really like to look at them. But
You're not nice to look at.
But you didn't have to make them like Carmen Sandiego with all the curves and the pretty hair and the hat that like covers just enough sexy face, you know. But you know, in the real world, there are frumpy people, so I guess it's fine. I'm just saying, like, they could have did, like, something really cool with this style, but instead they just kind of... But yeah, that's all my thoughts on this game. And, you know, I'm probably just gonna uninstall it and not think about it ever again.
Not as bad as Unravel.
Oh yeah, definitely not as bad as Unravel. I'm still technically slotted to play Unravel 2, unfortunately, but we'll see. I heard they like just forgoed any story in that one.
That might actually be the word.
No, forgone. Gone. I think it's gone. Any pretense of a story. So I can't get mad at bad storytelling if there's no story. But I think we should do Death Squared.
Yeah, that would be fun. No, it is forwent, because forgo is present tense.
Oh, that just sounds really not...
It does sound wrong.
Forwent. No. It should just... Because isn't gone the past tense of go?
No, went is the past tense of go.
Then what's
gone?
gone?
Gone is an adjective.
Gone?
Unless it is used in a sense of like they've gone away. And in that case, gone is just a synonym of went. Actually, no, yeah, I have heard foregone. It's a foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, he thought I was wrong, but deep down, I was right. No forwent in the savannah. It is a banned word.
Although the Oxford Dictionary also lists forwent as past tense verb.
Banned word.
Banned word. No forgwant.
I'm also just noticing my new follower, and I was like, was that the latest follower? I feel like it wasn't. I feel like Evil Bazegi has already
been around.
Yeah, right? Low-key, they were like, I don't want to follow this lion anymore. And then they were like, wait a minute.
And then they refollowed.
It
could be a misclick, too.
Oh, yeah. They were like, let me turn...
I've done that plenty of times, actually.
I feel like if you like are trying to change notification settings, but then maybe accidentally click the follow one.
Exactly. Yeah. And actually, what?
Or they did it on purpose so that their username would be on the screen.
Oh,
Like,
sneaky.
Like Stream Boston. But they're like, I could do it for free if I just refollow it. What were you going to say? Were you going to say something else?
No, I don't think so. Oh, yeah, no, I was going to say that Twitch's UI doesn't make it the most clear that you're following somebody.
Isn't it it's not a clear heart or a full heart. It's the background toggle, I think, maybe. See, we got to make sure for my website, we got clear UI, y'all. Ooh, Smooth wants to hear your Batman impression.
I don't think I can do a Batman impression. I assume we're talking about Christian Bale Batman.
I see. Now I gotta hear Lux's Batman impression. XD.
I mean, the best I've got for Christian Bale Batman is
Where is he? Where is he? I am justice.
And it's not even good because I haven't seen those movies in like 15 years.
I enjoyed it. All right, y'all. Oh, see, no, Smooth says amazing. You do a killer Batman voice for something that happened in game. It sounded like Batman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was it? I repeated. It was probably when I was like repeating a line from the Polish dude. He was like, "Where have we gone?" or something like that. I don't know.
Now you just sounded like the Godfather.
That hurts my throat.
Oh,
Godfather.
I'm actually wondering, is Parallel Labs supposed to be a sequel to this?
It looked like it had what's his name, Old Dog, on the cover.
Because like, is it like, oh, we know what they look like now. We know there's 2 Cryptic Killers now. And then it's just like continuing to hunt them down, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, the games sort of seem a little bit detached from each other.
Well, isn't this one supposed to be the prequel to the other one we did?
I thought as much, but it's like the events didn't directly follow each other, I don't think.
Actually, yeah, because if this reveals who they are to us, then in the other one we played, we would have known who they were. And I don't think that came into... But also, when you make a game or a project or a story, and you don't think you're going to make another one, but then you try to do a prequel when you didn't set it up for that initially, it always is a little clunky. To be like, oh, we're explaining how you got to here, but the first time we wrote it, we didn't try to set it up like that. So you would think it'd be easy to go backwards, but it's not. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yee. But yeah, I'll probably keep playing these games as long as they keep remaining affordable.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay like more than $5 for this. I hope I didn't pay more than $5 for this. I barely buy like way better games than this for like $10. My threshold.
Let's look at the store page. It is currently $6.
Okay, and I think I got it on sale for its launch for like, I don't know, 10, 20% off or something.
So if you want to support Little Lion, drop a sub so we can pay for this game.
She already paid for it. Be for the next one, Parallel Labs.
Almost sounds like an engineering company or something.
I guess it's been a hot second since I've gotten new subs. The only thing I want subs for is to bring home the new emotes.
Bring home the bacon.
Although, to bring them all home, I would literally need like 50 subs or something.
True.
So many. Actually, I should be getting my follower emotes eventually.
Eventually.
I need, what was it? Like 60 streams after becoming affiliate or something?
I do not recall.
It needed like 6 months at my 3 streams per month thing. It was kind of a lot. But yeah, if I use up I think there's 6 of them maybe? 6 free emote slots, I can bring home almost all of the new emotes.
Bring our boys home.
Well, if I had to pick a gender, it would be girls.
But that's the phrase.
Yeah, but it's also like referring to like army stuff.
Military.
Yeah, military. Which, you know. Anyway, next live stream will be Thursday. We will be doing a endurance stream.
Ooh, baby.
Because I don't feel like splitting up the game. Because it's a 6-hour game. Even with my added time, it still probably wouldn't be worth doing 2 separate streams. So we'll just be doing it in one stream. It's going to be We Are OFK, which is about a band. So it's a band that made a video game about putting together the band and dating and just trying to live out your life and achieve your dreams in a really pretty style. So that'll be on Thursday. And then on Saturday, we're going to try to finish getting our super rare best ending for Detroit. And I think that takes us to the end of August. Which is very alarming to me. Because I need to finish my capstone.
You got it. You got it.
By the way, y'all, if you haven't caught wind yet, I am working on a website/web app with Lux that will help VTubers find other VTubers to collab with. So we're talking like every VTuber will have their own profile. They'll talk about like they can use tags for what games and genres they're looking for, talk about their availability, and you can pretty much match with other VTubers who have the same interest in collabing with you. So if you're looking for people for like Phasmophobia or Demonologist, you can like look through profiles and be like, oh, this person also wants to play this game. And then we're working on in-app messaging right now so that you can message them in the app, and it's gonna be amazing.
Yay.
Because, you know, as we all know right now, we just kind of put a post on Twitter/X, and we're just like, hey, we're looking for people to collab with me. And either, you know, you're already kind of have a lot of traction on Twitter, so you might get some people being like, yeah, I would love to collab. Or you're like maybe smaller and like don't get that much engagement, and then you're like, oh no. But there are plenty of VTubers in the sea, especially indie VTubers. We just needed a better way to find each other and find people who want to play the same things as we do. And it's not just for gaming either. You can find collabs for singing or for short skits or social media stuff.
I just want to say that Lydian Lux is the best mod I've ever seen. Not only that, but a stand-up gentleman in general, and also quite the catch. You are so lucky to have him. More Lux Plaza.
How do you drop a pro Lux ad for yourself?
Oh, thank you, Baby Lion. That's very sweet.
What, did you just want me to say thank you for streaming with me today?
Oh no, what do you mean? I'm listening to Baby Lion's feedback. I think he's a great mascot, and I've never seen a better one. Thank you, sir. It has been noted, taken to heart, and you know, we're gonna make some administrative notes here to you know, make sure that he is good.
Smooth, don't encourage this behavior. But it seems like chat is enjoying this.
Well, I'm glad that chat agrees with Baby Lion. He's a man of good judgment.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna I'll let that sit there. I'm not gonna.
You will allow this.
I will allow this for now, but I will say that if you haven't taken my survey yet, you should take it, because I would love to hear from y'all about your process for planning a collab and what kind of features you would like to see in our VTuber collab website. That is true. Baby Lion is honest. I would take anything Baby Lion says for face value, because he is precious. He's also the head of our DEI initiative, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I still have to.
So
make
he
an
would know that,
But yes, I do appreciate you, my I was gonna my little mod. Thank you for playing with me.
Isn't that a lod though? Little
No.
mod, a lod.
No, my brain mashes.
What about a middle?
Mid?
Malcolm in the middle.
Middling?
The little Lydian Lux in the middle, diddle.
Are you hungry? Do you need food?
I am hungry and do need food. So.
Okay, I was like, I feel like there's something behind this. It's okay. We're wrapping up. You can go eat.
I'm just delaying the end of your stream. So, yeah, you're welcome.
You need to eat.
I do. Continue.
But yes, that. Anyway, and also, if you do the survey, you can get access to the closed alpha testing for my website, because we're going to test it on a small pool of VTubers first before we make it public. So yeah, check out the survey. It's 9 questions, I think. Pretty sure it was awkwardly 9 questions, because I was like, I can only count to 9, so it has to be 9 questions. Yes, early access. I'm learning the terms for things. But yeah, it's a site for VTubers made by VTubers with the input from VTubers. It's gonna be VTuberlicious. Licious. Okay, we can leave now. I'm gonna leave now. I can't wave. I think that's part of it too. Like, my brain is like frazzled because I'm like, I can't do my typical goodbye.
Aw, PNG tuber.
PNG tuber. Well, thank you everyone who stopped by, who lurked, who chatted. I hope you enjoyed us struggling to puzzle. I hope to see you on Thursday for OFK. We are OFK. Another story-rich game. It's going to be truly story time on Thursday. And then Detroit Saturday. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye. Sorry, you did say bye, but I wanted to say it. I'm going to just change it now.
Bye-bye.
Glad you survived. Yes, glad we survived the non-existent danger. Bye-bye.
Wow, not gonna shout out. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure that my voice is still playing over the credits. Hi, everybody. Bye, everybody.